Commit to the fuckery.
Yes, let us commit to the fuckery. So welcome back everybody who was able to join back on Griffic Nomads. It's been some time since we last played, so I'm gonna give you a short review of previously things that have occurred on the Griffic Nomads. The party was tasked by the town, the town guild, to try and locate this menace that is turning these people into possessed lunatics, as they are attacking people during the night and taking them or killing them on sight. In your adventure, you went through the sewers and followed a trail that led you in through the youth springs. Inside, you were able to fight off some lunatics, get some information, and head up the cliff and into the river to find and get inside the cave. To find what these lunatics are doing up here. Up inside, you fought a goblin with its bats, able to convert one of the bats to one of your companions, and make the goblin work for you out of fear, as Leland and Orgast worked together to... It was a complete intimidation role, you can't tell me otherwise.
It's not fear. It is very. It's just a very convincing argument.
Of course.
I gave him a choice he couldn't refuse.
Whatever lets you sleep at night. So as you were able to go through this problem and head into the cave, you spotted what was another party of people. A group of lunatics and two priest-looking characters having water engravings and markings all over them. You fought and bested them, taking their bodies and leaving one of them in order to ask him more questions. After the interrogations and a ball later, you were able to find out what they were, at least the priests. They're from another organization of sorts who value the Prince of Water, an elemental guardian of the world where they're trying to bring balance to the whole nature or whatever they believe. You let him go with little to no clothing, and you take one of his friend's bodies and another cultist and take him up to a resting point that you guys found and started, dismembering, disfiguring, and cooking parts of this humanoid for Orgast and Leolin, as you're both cooking up a pot of human meat, practically. And because the smell, it attracted some gillers from the pond, which you were able to interact with and offer some food in order to talk with them. Talking with them, you came to the conclusion that these are gillers that have been living here for a few years. They worked with some priests who guarded this river, but these priests are either have been defeated or are long gone, and those who are now in charge of this cave have been attacking the gillers or ignoring their request for communication. And so you've informed them who these people are and what their intentions are, which is to poison the water, which is their livelihood. And so they've agreed to alert their people, and you might have some allies in the coming battles against these lunatics. And as you were getting ready to continue with your venture, you picked up your weapons, you picked up your equipment, and we jump into the game. There we go.
Excellent.
So we jump into the game, and everybody's here. You're able to do your stuff, as always.
Wait, let me join in on the live stream, though.
Yes, you can.
Hey.
So, now I ask you, my fellow adventurers, what are you going to do?
Alright.
I can explore. I don't know, look for clues in the area. I don't know.
Okay. So you want to explore. Where was this thread? This is thread. So as you You've come from the lower parts, which is the area submerged by water. You've come from this part, so you don't need to look back, you need to look forward to the next area. So Estrella, as you walk forward, I need you to roll me a perception check for me, please. So there we go.
Oh, could you do it?
Roll for you? Alrighty.
Add a dice.
Alright, I'll roll a d20 here on the application itself. That's a 19 plus your perception. Where's Estrella here? Estrella, your perception. Your wisdom is 0, so I'm guessing it's a 0 as well. As I don't have your modifier, it's 19. So as you walk up to the next area, you walk up to an opening of sorts, and you see that there's another, like through the other side, you see that there's another opening for water to fall into. Looking around, you don't see anybody in this room, but you do hear metal clanking, like footprints, like multiple footsteps over on the other side of the room. But you can't see from your position, but yes, that is what you see.
So I don't
got
hear
the
anything?
upgrades.
No, you don't see anything. You hear metal footprints coming from the other side of the room, but you can't see into that room yet. You're too far away.
Okay. Should we go to where the noise goes? I feel like this is like a horror movie. Like, go. Where are you going?
Most probably.
Probably is a horror story.
I tell the others, and then I tell them what's going on, and then we check it out, or
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it sounds like a plan. The
Okay.
thing is, I forgot the upgrades that Leland gave me.
I believe it was a +1 to your defense and a +1 to your attack with the
17.
pick, if I recall.
With my hand axe, correct?
I think so.
And it gave me an upgrade for my hand axe, but
That did not sound
wasn't that
nice.
upgrade to the hand axe supposed to be that if I throw it, it comes back? What was it, like something like that? I forgot.
I don't know, you didn't mark them. You didn't leave a note.
Ooh.
Damn it!
Take
I didn't
note.
leave one either. That was my mistake.
Take,
You can
take notes.
actually make
leave a
notes
note.
on. You can actually. I think you can make notes on like the weapons and items. Check in D&D Beyond. I haven't checked. I don't remember if you can do that, but you have a notepad too. So next time we can like mark everything. All right. So I'm using
Oh, yes, of
Estrella's
course.
gaming piece for the thing. So Estrella, you come into the next room. You look to another open space where there isn't much of an interaction around here, but you do see that it's open, it's fair, you don't hear much movement, you hear them coming from the northern side. East, sorry, it's east, north is that way. You hear them coming from this direction.
Okay, so since I have been giving information on the sounds, can I roll a perception check to see if I can at least perceive whatever the hell is going on?
Yes.
Maybe the dark vision. Maybe dark vision helps there.
It can, yeah. You'll be able to see some details, just not color. Because everything, I believe dark vision for you is like a green hue. So yeah, you'll see like figures.
Hey, let's go tactical.
Yeah.
Bravo 6 going dark.
Yeah.
16 motherfuckers. Wait, let me check the. Oh wait, that's for spells. Never mind.
No, but it's wisdom.
Wait.
Love for perception. Your wisdom is high.
Wisdom. Ooh, it's a +5.
That's your saving throw. I
Give me
believe.
that. No, yeah. Wisdom is plus 3, so 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's a 19, almost a 20.
Did not want to go in to the character sheet. Okay, so let's say above 19. So again, as you look down the hallway through your superior dark vision, because you have superior, you see a figure, metal plated humanoid, walking around sporadically, like walking and looking at every direction, trying to find something in the dark. He's like walking around and looking, and wearing a heavy metal armor, scaled armor, as he's walking about. The insignias you see on him, you can't really spot like very minute details, but from what the edging of lighting sometimes gives you, you see like some lines of an insignia being created on his chest, but you can't really make it out from the distance that you are at the moment.
Alright, so I'm gonna look back at the guy since we have company. Seems like he has some some decent armor on. It's not too heavy, but I don't think it's good news.
Decent armor.
I mean,
is it harder than mine? I tap in my armor.
It's scaled armor. Don't think so, but
then I guess we won't have any problems killing it. I mean, we killed everything else back there.
I don't think we have a problem with that, but I don't know who this guy is. He could be either trouble or information, so let's try not to kill him just yet.
Of course. If we need intel, I call over to the bat.
Alright, so you call over the bat.
I was thinking that too, getting information.
The bat flies to you and moves to your position. He gets close. You can't really speak to him. He'll understand any command you give him. But right now you don't have the spell casted to speak to beasts.
Of course. I'm just gonna give him basic command.
Alright. Basic command.
Go over there, see how many there are.
He starts flying and heads into that direction. Flies into the darkness. I'm gonna turn off his torch. Flies into the darkness. Flies in. You can't really see what he sees, but I'm gonna show you anyway. The bat sees 3 figures. He sees the man cladded in full plate armor, the one that you were staring at, walking about and like looking over a cliff edge. And as the bat gets close enough to see with his vision, he like hugs a wall and starts looking at them, trying to see if something happens. And from his side comes another man wearing armor. This one a bit lighter, as he walks up to him and starts speaking to him in a language that the bat doesn't understand. And another knight wearing even lighter armor, medium armor, walks up and starts to talk with him. The 3 turn to each other and start to have a conversation. As the bat sees this, he returns back and returns to inform you of his findings. So he goes back to you and starts...
Right. I don't speak bat.
Oh, that's rough, buddy.
Oh yeah, I can't speak bat.
Speak with animals?
Yes.
Alright, you can speak with animals. So, there are 3 guys, 3 full-plated humans over there. I don't know what you want with them, but they don't seem friendly.
Do they look like they have any intention to hurt the waterfall?
How would you know that?
Waterfall.
They're bad guys. They know this stuff.
I don't know their intention, but he was talking to my previous boss on equal terms. So
I'd
say
I Better question.
Yeah.
Are any of them? Did you hear a context clue word? Maybe the word cliff from their conversations.
The word I heard was priest or something. It's like they were looking for a priest. I don't know what that word means.
So so one of them might be Cliff. A Cliff.
I don't know.
I vote we kill them. I don't know about you. I mean, I'm jacked up on human meat, so it's fair game at this point.
Of course you are.
Not to be pruned here, but I think a stealthier approach could be afforded too. If we can at least hurt them, we have the element of surprise here. If we can jump on them before they have a chance to interact, we have the upper hand.
You know what? That sounds like a better idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a much better idea. Maybe I should cast Crown of Madness. Keep them. Wait. Do any of us use illusions?
The only illusion I give them is the illusion of a nice death.
Not that kind of illusion.
Not that I'm aware of. I think the only people who can cast magic would be Bueline. And maybe Hordast if he were to learn a new one, but no.
Well, note to self. Get some illusion spells for next time. Well then, we'll have to go for a more tactical approach. I will have to kill a few, but we need to subdue one of them either way, or at least two. So we need to come up with a plan.
Alright, let's see what I got in my repertoire. That's right, everything I have is designed for killing. My bad. I'm sorry for no illusions. The only thing I could do is just run in there and hack someone with my axe.
Maybe I can use that to my advantage. Okay, so
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that one more time?
You'll see.
You want yelling and screaming as a stealthy approach.
Sometimes subversion is the best weapon.
That sounds like a great idea.
¿Qué tan lejos estamos?
Fairly far away. They're on the choke point. You guys are on like the entrance to the next area.
Okay, so it seems like we have some hiding spots in the area.
You have this one here, this one back here. You can hide here.
I kinda wanna try sneaking. I kinda wanna try sneaking my way there to see if I can cast Crown of Madness, since I need to see that I need to have them in line of sight, and Dark Vision allows me to see them even though I don't see them very well.
Yeah. What is your range with Crown of Madness? Is it 60 feet or 30 feet?
Let me check.
Necesito hacer un par de preguntas.
120 feet. 120 feet.
120 feet, okay. Okay, that means that you're practically...
That is a beautiful spell.
You're practically...
Wait, I'm in range?
Just about, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So
what you could do is allow the others to get close enough to like run up to them, and then cast Crown of Madness. In any position you position yourself, you can cast that.
That's what I'm about to do. So, here's the plan. Orgast, I need you to at least try to be sneaky about this, and get to that corner to your left. I need you to hide.
Sneak. Yes. Got it.
I need you to.
Permiso.
I've been trying to inquire about many things since I've been in the kitchen cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we?
Where are we?
You are down here.
We are in a cave.
Okay, so we're in a cave. Have I transformed yet?
So you transformed
No,
before.
You didn't, because you didn't say anything, so you haven't.
Okay, because if we are in an encased place, I would like to spider so I can approach stealthily from the ceiling.
You tried that.
I love doing
Please.
that.
Okay, that is a good idea. That's actually part of the plan.
I can't turn into a spider, so yes, that is a good idea.
Yeah, but this is part of the plan. I need him to go above. Okay, so I need Orgas to go to the left. I need Mito to go above, and I need. Okay, so who else is active right now? Astrea,
You.
Yes.
other than me. Okay, and I need Astrea to sneak up to the right. Angel, if you can point to the corner that I'm talking about.
Over here? Over here?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Okay, so the point is basically a three-prong approach, and I am going to diminish their forces by casting Crown of Madness on one of them, probably the priest.
There's no priest there. They're all knights. They're looking for a priest.
Wait, oh, okay, sorry. The one in the full plate armor.
Oh, okay. There you go. The knight.
I guess I'll take care of someone. Who am I taking care of?
You can kill anybody that's not the knight. He seems to have valuable information.
I give you a big ass thumbs up and I roll stealth.
You roll with disadvantage, remember that.
Exactly.
He's wearing full plate armor. Man. The only way to roll that.
Yeah, we're still pretty far, so.
What did you roll?
God damn it.
Did you roll a 1?
My highest roll was a 19, and my lowest number was a 2. Come on. All right, let's see what my fucking stealth is like. It's -1, so in actuality I have a 1.
Bello.
It's not a natural one, but
no, but it's still a 1 nonetheless.
Yeah.
So,
No, Orgast, don't go. You break
alright.
I see this is going to be a full-on brawl. I see this is going to be a full-on brawl then.
Oh.
Here's Orgast. So Orgast.
I'm sorry, my chainmail speaking to me.
Yeah, as you start to walk up, you hit your leg on one of the steps you didn't see, and it sounds like a metal piece like kicking something really hard, and it just reverberates through the whole cave, and so the creatures around the area hear that and start to investigate. You feel that these three kind of like turn in this direction.
Wait, we can throw this.
Oh no!
I try to hightail it towards the rock right there.
Okay.
The rock that you're pointing at.
This rock?
Yeah, that rock.
Okay. You run towards it and attempt to hide behind the rock.
Do I roll to hide?
No, you do not roll to hide. You just like get behind it and crouch. Of course, they see you, but the others, what are you gonna do?
Okay, so I need Mito above and Astrea to the right. Let's see if we can still pull that off.
Okay, so it's 4:14. Okay. So Mito, you turn into a spider, correct?
Yes! And I turn into humongous bitsy spider.
Chill out, it's a bit sick.
I'm no itsy bitsy.
Come on, man. Starts to do the spider, it starts to fly
Down.
around.
Down came my axe, and I killed the spider out.
Recuerda ponerme elevado porque I'm supposed to. Techo, por la derecha, según me dijeron.
Yeah, you need to go above. You're basically crawling through the ceiling of the cave.
Yeah,
Sí,
I need you to roll stealth with your spider form.
¿Cuál es la orientación norte del cuarto?
That side?
Okay. Que eso es mi máximo speed. Hasta llegue.
Hasta ahí llegaste. I need you to roll stealth.
Okay, then roll me stealth.
Okay.
Get
your spider stats, because you would be your spiders. That's high. That is...
Please.
Yo no recuerdo si la araña...
He can use D&D Beyond for all this information.
Speaking of which, I ordered D&D Beyond.
Yes, there's a master subscription or a hero subscription. Only $25 a year. Come on, enjoy the revolution.
If you use the promo code Dungeon Master for Hire, you'll be able to use the subscription-based service of D&D Beyond for only just $9.99 for this year. That is a crazy price, isn't it? So use the promo code Dungeon Master for Hire at D&D Beyond. $9.99 with $9.96.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Mito X, Mito X, you're a merchant. Isn't that a bargain?
After this purchase, you're going to be a German. 999.
But Mito X, come on, you're a merchant. Isn't that a bargain?
Alright, so
wait, I'm looking for D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
this is not D&D Beyond.
You're looking for D&D Beyond?
I loaded up your character sheet. So you have a +5 to stealth with the spider, so that's an 18. And
yes.
Eileen, are you moving? I'm gonna leave Leland here behind.
Not yet. Okay.
Who's going to try
doesn't Chrono Mantis take like a minute to cast?
No, it lasts a minute. The casting time is 1 action, and the duration of the spell is 1 minute.
Okay, so I have to Mito, microphone.
I muted him. So yeah, it casts 1 action to use this spell, I believe, and then the duration is 1 minute.
Okay, so
Was this casting time? That's what it tells you how long it takes to cast it, and the duration is how long that spell's going to be in effect until it is dismissed or it gets undone.
Okay, so of course I need to cast. Okay, so I'm going to start casting Chrono Madness on the 9th.
On the 9th? Are you going to wait for them to get close, or are you going to...
That's what I was asking. That's why I wanted to know.
No, you can wait until you want to trigger it. It's still your action. But they need to move closer in order for the trap to be sprung.
I'm gonna go for night. I'm gonna go for dark vision again to see if they moved anything.
They have not moved yet. They're moving closely, but they're not close enough, at least for you. They move 20 feet in specific.
It's just that I want to know if they're alert to our situation or not.
Well, they know that there's a creature moving over here.
Yeah, because Orga's stripped, but yeah, that's the point.
Well, I didn't trip. It was just a rock that came up out of nowhere to halt my events.
Oh god.
Perfectly normal.
Of course. The beginnings of Cold War happened right. Leland is going to stay there. Varys is going to stay back here as well. Astrea, are you staying there, or are you moving forward or to another position? No, inactivity, so they're gonna... Oh, right, I muted them. Hello?
Huzzah!
Hello?
Okay, so
Astrea, are you gonna stay there, or are you gonna move?
okay, so okay, yeah. Since I'm gonna stay there so far because I'm in range for the spell. And the point is that I don't want to expose myself just yet, because if they know that there's a caster that's casting Crown of Madness, what I want them to believe is that there's something making them go mad. It's why the knight is basically going bonkers the moment I cast it.
Well, once you cast it, a crown of thorns is going to appear over his head. So they'll know
that's
it's
the
a
point.
magical
I
effect.
want them to believe there's something in the cave making them go mad. I don't want them to, hey, there may be a caster around here.
That's hard. That's hard to determine because they've been here for a while, but go ahead.
Alright, so I'm gonna pass on movement for now.
Okay.
Because that it's just to get appearances for now. I'm gonna let them move ahead.
Okay. Okay, as they're slowly edging closer and closer. Get into position. These guys stay here. Alright. That's their max movement. They're still like iffy about the situation, moving as cautiously as possible. Trying to get into position. Good. Anyway, character sheet. Yeah, so the creatures move to max their speed. And so... That's weird. Why doesn't this have the... Oh, that's why. Let me add that character again. Okay, so as they get closer and closer, the knight wearing medium armor and light armor onto him poisons finger towards where Orgast is hiding, and says, and Orgast, you hear this? You best show yourself before we force you out of hiding.
Oh yeah, and how are you gonna do that?
Oh, god damn it.
Me? Why did you do that?
You hear the knight like sigh from a distance and say, "It's an intruder."
Even I did.
It's an intruder. Best we take care of this quickly. And so the knights
Is your name Cliff?
separate. He doesn't answer. The knights separate as they're trying to like find, like corner you, like pincer you. That ends their movement and actions. Anybody else gonna do anything on your turn now?
Whose turn is it?
Oh yeah, you never really did explain the new feature that you've done, the new mechanic that you made, Villa.
For combat?
Yeah.
We haven't really got into combat yet.
That's true.
I'm about to throw us into combat. Hey. So
Hey.
I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness.
Alrighty.
There we go.
You cast Crown of Madness. Mael prepared his bow. For if when you cast that spell, he's gonna shoot an arrow. Leolin is just waiting for anything, and then everybody's gonna do their thing. So, Crown of Madness, I believe, is a Wisdom saving throw or a Charisma saving throw. Tell me what I need to save against.
Okay, so if I remember, it's wait, they must do a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, so he has a +2 to that. So, you were aiming at the knight, I believe. You're aiming at this guy over here.
And my spell save is a 14 right now.
14? Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So he will roll now. He rolled 16. 14 plus 2. Yeah, he succeeded. So as you, over the edges, you're crawling on the ground, try to cast your spell, your Crown of Madness. The crown starts to create over his head, and when it goes to pincer him, he resists it and shakes his head, and the crown dissipates, as he was able to resist the effects of the spell. The knight turns to his allies and says, "We are not alone. Get ready for battle." And they prepare for battle. Now I need everybody to roll me initiative. No, actually, no. We're not doing everybody rolling initiative because the highest character rolls for initiative. I'm trying to do a new type of combat rule. Instead of doing player turns like D&D usually does, what I'm doing now is a party phase instead of a player turn. So what we're doing is every character can do their action out of turn as long as it's their phase, their party phase.
Okay.
So your actions are action, bonus action, reaction, and movement. Like normal. And you regain those when your phase comes back into play. Like you normally do. So, yeah, you have action, bonus action like you normally do. Action, bonus action, reaction. Why are you smiling? You always had bonus action.
Excuse me?
I get it.
Is it like Advanced Wars?
Advanced Wars, when it's, like player phase and enemy phase, everybody can do their actions out of turn. So if you already know what you're going to do, like if you're all just going to attack, everybody says, "Oh, I'm just going to run up to the enemy and attack." And then when everybody's ready, we just roll for every attack and deal the damage together.
Quiero decir de antemano, es tratar de as stealthily as possible, cruzar la cueva para hacerle un pincel attack atacando los de atrás.
Okay. Yeah. Wait for a second here. So Mael is the highest initiative in the whole party. So Mael is going to roll against the enemy's team highest initiative. Okay, that was tilted. Okay. Mael has a +4, so he rolled a 14. The enemies, however, let me see here. Nope. I believe this is the fastest, so yeah, the enemy rolled higher by a 15, so they go first. So the enemies, they run in. You know, the enemies moved like the DM does, so I move every party member. So the enemy runs into position.
Quiero hacer una pausa para celebrar que terminé la
Okay.
comiendo durante la sesión.
Why do you have to tell us? We don't need to know that.
I know, but it's kind of a staple by now.
You're fucking that's not necessary. Anyway, so okay, so Ray of Frost. Orgast is not in total cover, but you're in half cover, so you have, I believe, 2 AC. So your whole thing. and he's the only person he can see. So you have 20 armor. No, you have 20 armor class.
I have 20. Yes, I have. It was 19, but it turned into 20 because of the, the +1 to the upgrade that Leland gave me.
It just updated on my screen because it said 18 and then it went to 20. So now I have 22 armor class because of half cover. And so this knight over here is going to lift his hand up and cast a streak of blue-white energy towards you.
Eldritch Knight!
No, it's not. No. It's not Eldritch. As he casts the spell to try and hit you, the beam goes across the rock, and it's just... You see, like, spikes of ice be created right next to your head through the stone, as it, like, hit the stone and not you. The knight will take out his crossbow, and it'll try to aim at you, Orgas. Again, you have 22 to your armor class. Missing as he shoots his bow, missing you completely. And the other one has nothing to throw at you. He picks up a rock and tries to throw it at you. Missing as well. It's like... You're just being attacked with range attacks, but none of them hit.
Hey, stop! Just the rock is just fucking, like, there's dust everywhere. Stop!
Yeah.
Stop, please!
Yeah. So now that ends the enemy phase. Now it will be your phase, player phase.
Alright, so... Crown of Madness again.
Again?
Let's see if this motherfucker...
Alright,
yes.
you have 2 spell slots. So you would be spending your last spell slot available for another Crown of Madness.
I play cantrips most of the time.
I know.
They're going to suffer. They're going to suffer my cantrip wrath.
Yeah, I know. I'm just stating the obvious here. Yes. So Crown of Madness, right? It's your AC is 14. Your DC is 14. So he failed. He rolled a 7. It's the same knight. I am sure. Correct?
Of course.
Of course it is. Alright, I can't change the color. They changed that feature. So, the knight, you see that the crowns again as he's distracted with his crossbow. The spikes appear again and get onto his head, and you see his eyes start to glow red with energy and like begin to move erratically.
Finally. So I can't just send him right now because I wasted my action. So yeah.
How far away are they?
Is there something I can do?
Yes.
Yeah, you can do something.
No, but like to help. Because he said that he was gonna do something, but then he used up his actions.
No, it doesn't matter because what I want to do is to move him to where his allies are, so he goes mad and attacks them. The problem is that I cannot do that because I already used my action.
Then I can distract him and lead him to and.
Don't worry about it. He's under my control.
You can attack the others.
Estás en mi poder. Okay, never.
All right. I'm like. I guess this is my
I
turn.
reference to something else.
Yeah, go for it.
Something stupid. Okay, so I'll just leave it.
Hey,
I'll leave cover.
Nothing is stupid in D&D.
Become charmed by you by the duration.
Nothing is...
The charm target must use its action before moving on each of its turns and make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target acts normally on its turn, so it'll only move when it's the enemy phase. So that's what we'll be doing.
Better.
Yeah. So
Even better.
yeah. So now he's under your control.
Away are they from?
From you. Well, let's use a ruler. That's why we have them here. So you are here. So if we go 25, about 30, and about 20. So they're in range.
Okay, I run up to the N word on the left.
N word on the left? Okay.
The N word on the left.
Alright, so you run up to him.
And I deliver an ensnaring strike.
Oh. Varus jumps out and runs to aid you with his movement. So he's going to attack with you.
Thank you, Varus.
I have his sheet right here, so I need to open. I believe he attacks...
Actually, no. Not a ensnaring strike. I'm gonna use one of my channel divinities.
Channel divinities, okay.
Is there somebody left to attack?
Huh?
I'm gonna do Nature's Wrath.
Is there somebody left that can attack?
There's another person, the one back here.
Then I go and attack that and attack that person.
Okay, you run to get to his position, but you run out of movement speed. You can attack with a ranged weapon. You should have a ranged weapon on you. Mito, you can also move and attack. And Maella's going to move closer to try and reposition to shoot that guy as well. So... And
Pregunta, desde allá arriba, ¿yo veo algún tercero o cuarto soldado?
Huh?
There are only 3.
There's only 3. Remove the wrong piece.
No, que si desde allá arriba donde yo estoy, si yo...
Si ve otro soldado, no, it's just them 3.
Okay. ¿Que ¿Cuál es el que está más lejos, el que se puede escapar?
None of them, they're all in range. You're right above one of them.
Okay.
Let me just turn on their lights. You can see them.
No tienes la cámara puesta. Pues yo tengo una petición. Yo llevo tiempo queriendo hacer esto. Brincarle encima a la criatura, tumbarlo con mi peso y amarrarlo con mi hilo.
With your web.
So, straight up, attack and pray.
Yeah.
¿Cómo sería para hacer eso posible?
Well, you would attack one way or another. So come on,
Wouldn't
you
that
would
be
drop from
right?
your movement. Like you would like unhinge from the wall and attack. If you land, then I'm gonna make the character do a save against your attack. And if he fails, then he is caught by the web.
Say yes.
Do it.
Yep.
It's not a ensnaring strike. I'm going to use my channel divinity, Nature's Wrath. Which is essentially the same thing, except I don't use a spell slot.
Oh, okay. Okay. So roll for your attack, and I will roll for Varus's multiple attacks. He will attack once with his longsword one-handed, and then do a bonus action unarmed strike without using flurry of blows. Okay, so the unarmed strike hits.
Alright, he must make a strength or dexterity saving throw. It could be your choice.
Did your attack hit?
Yeah, the creature we're attacking
Okay.
can make a strength or dexterity saving throw. It's your choice.
Oh, because if it hits or misses, he still has to roll?
No, well, in this case, it doesn't say actually hit or miss. As an action, I can cause Spectral Vines to spring up and attack lash onto the creature within 10 feet of me.
Okay, so it's a sure hit or miss, because it depends on his action. Okay, so...
Exactly.
Which one? Strength or dex, was it?
Strength or dex, your choice.
Strength or dex. Yeah, dang. You're bringing up spells I didn't know you had. Okay.
Well, it's channel divinity, so.
Yeah. Okay, so this one.
He studied.
He did. He's going to do strength. What is your DC?
It should be my spell DC, correct?
Your spell DC, yes.
Oh, it's not good. You probably beat it. So roll and I'll let you know.
Yeah, he rolled a 21 because his strength is +3. And he rolled an 18. He rolled high. So as you cast
Mine is a 12.
Yeah, so as you
It's a
cast
12.
this spell to try and entangle him with these like vines, he like swats him away with his Morning Star. And as Varys comes from your side and tries to hit him with the sword, he blocks it with the Morning Star, leaving himself open. And using the opening, Varys punches him right in the gut, dealing 4d3 damage. So he deals 7 damage against the enemy.
Quick question.
Well, I felt like I wasted my turn.
Damn. So
Was
quick
that
question.
a bonus
Since
action
we're
or
on
an
the
action?
wait,
that was an action.
That was an action.
Are we on enemy turn?
No, we're not on enemy turn yet. There are still some characters who have not resolved their roles. So,
all right.
So Varys already did his. Mito did his, unless he has a bonus. Astrea and no, Mito still needs to roll for his action, for his attack, and I'll roll for the enemy's like dex save. Mito? Do I need to roll for you?
Me gusta que roleas de por sí. ¿Qué me estaba sirviendo cuando me llamaste?
Of course, you're always.
Yo quiero rolear.
Fine. I'll roll for you.
Déjame. Pues está bien, hazlo para avanzar.
Okay. Oh no. That's a 5.
Por eso es que nunca tenía mi duda con que tú rolearas.
No.
Es que Talespire me odia. I wanna do cool shit and Talespire is like, no.
Aparentemente. So you jump down, spreading your web against the creature. Your attack misses as you try to pounce him, as he dodges out of the way, and when the web is about to hit him, he casts a small spell, like a gust of wind that moves the webs out of his reach, and he completely moves out of the way from them, avoiding the attack. Astrea, are you going to use a ranged attack?
Yes! Que sí, que she wants to.
She sounds absolutely giddy about it.
You sound absolutely. She read a little like, yeah! Do it!
Alrighty. Think you have a crossbow? For 16, you hit. So 16. 16. I do not have your character sheet, so I'm gonna have to load it up as well. Okay.
Volver a mi plato.
Estemen, I swear. Okay. Short bow. It's a d6. A 5. Okay, sneak attack. Sneak attack is 2d6. Another 6. Oh, so we did 9, 6. So 15 damage.
9.
15. As Astrea shoots her arrow, which I will calculate her damage once it loads, Mael shoots an arrow with the opening that Mito created, shooting him with a sneak attack, dealing 15 damage to the enemy. And Astrea, using her crossbow with a 16 plus 3, so 19 hitting, she deals a 1d8 damage, which I will roll here the dice, because it's faster. 2 plus, 1, so you dealt 3 damage from that attack, dealing a total of 18 on the round. So this enemy takes 18 damage in a combined effort. Leolin.
No.
Leolin hasn't taken a turn, so he's going to look his stuff.
Okay, while you guys do that, I am about to go and make me some dinner. I'll be right back.
Okay. Leland just walks a bit forward and takes his crossbow and tries to aim at this guy. Shooting. 12 plus 4, 16.
No?
16, 18 does not hit. Okay. Leland fires his arrow, and it goes flying against the Dark Knight. As the arrow flies, it hits the armor to a point where it ricochets off him, not damaging him. That ends every player's turn. There's still the bat. If you want to give him an order, Orgast, the bat is still there.
Ooh, what can I give my bat to do? What can the bat really do? I mean, in terms of attacks, I mean.
He can bite. I believe. I'm gonna look at your character sheet because I believe I added that creature to you. It's like I'm opening every single character sheet in this freaking computer. It's going to start lagging down the more I open them.
Dime que pues tienes mi comida. Me asustaste.
What I remember, the bat can fly up to 40 feet or 30. It can bite, it can fly, distract, but it can't really do much aside from that. It's a creature that's better in numbers. It does deal a significant amount of damage because it is a big creature, a huge bat, but it's still, you know, a bat, so it can't really, it doesn't have multiple abilities to it. But let me see, come on.
Okay, gotcha. I wanted to fight the frick we're fighting.
The brick you're fighting, okay. So the bat flies in from above you, over here. Yeah. And roll for its attack.
Gotcha. I rolled a 15. I don't know if it has mods or anything, so.
It should have mod, and I'll tell you in a bit. Giant bat. Its mod for attack is a +4. 15 plus 4 is 19. 19 hits. Its damage is a 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage.
Gotcha.
His fly speed is 60, by the way. So
fuck. Yeah. I rolled a 1.
You rolled 1 damage, so it dealt 3.
God damn it! 6 fucking numbers on this thing and it rolls a 1. Well,
there's a 1 in a 6 chance of getting another number. So yeah. The bat bites the shoulder of the guard. He like pushes the bat off him and prepares for his turn because now it is the enemy's turn, enemy phase. And so the knight, being controlled by our friend who's not on the screen right now, will move towards the nearest enemy and try to attack him. Okay, so this will be this guy. He will attack twice. Okay. Yep, he will take his greatsword and attack twice against his ally. Alright, so 15 and a 12, he has a plus what? Plus 5 to hit. Okay, so 1 attack hits, the second attack misses. Why am I looking for the things? The ACs, I have them here on the computer. So his damage is 10. As he strikes the enemy for 10 damage. 10 additional damage to this guy here. As he cleaves his sword and being pummeled by his previous ally, he gets hit once with his greatsword, dealing 10 damage against his ally. Now would be the other character's turn. This guy here will attack Orgast and Varys with an attack each. Yes.
No.
Yes. Alright, so...
Come on, man.
Orgast, you get striked with a 9 plus 5, which is 14, which misses. And then Varys.
Got that right.
How much is it? Varys' AC? 16. Yeah, he beat that by a long shot. So a 23 onto Varys, getting hit again. It never changes. So it's a D8.
Of course not.
He takes 5 damage from that attack. He takes 5 damage. Taking him to 20 points. And that ends his turn. To an effect, then move in, pronate, or bound if it gives his reaction to made or be out prone. Okay. Bing. Yeah, they're fucked. Against a party of people. So that ends his action. Now it's this guy's action.
Creo que bien duro ahora mismo.
Cast a spell, deliver a bonus action. Choose your turns as soul spent and Featherfall and Ray Frost. Yeah, seeing as he's being attacked and pummeled, he cast upon himself a spell. Which is a spell where you see like his clothing and everything starts to like feel lighter all of a sudden, and then he starts to run the opposite direction. Moving your engagement.
Wait, what?
Range. Yeah, he starts to run.
God damn it.
He starts to run,
Bastard.
leaving your engagement range, Mito. He's leaving. He's leaving. He's leaving. He's leaving. And he dashes. He's
And
leaving.
he's
leaving.
gone.
And he's gone. Huh?
Pero yo podía interceptarlo.
You can attack because it's an opportunity when they leave your engagement range. But he left, so
Pues, dímelo. Yo quiero atacarlo.
you
So
should have said
what's
that.
happening?
You should have said that.
Es que esa es la cosa, no está ganando lo que él está haciendo. Yo no sabía que.
He's leaving. He's leaving. He's
Dale,
leaving. He's leaving.
neta.
He's dashing. He's dashing. He's leaving. He's leaving. Aquí como commentary.
Dale,
I guess sports
dale.
commentary.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo.
Yo diría recupere con la red. Si no se la porque yo la consumí, tengo que recargarla. Roleame para recargar la red también.
Okay, so now that it's toned down a little bit, did I miss anything? Porque se me fue el internet de repente.
No se ha calmado.
Your internet left just like the guy left Mito's attack range.
Yeah.
Okay, so have we?
So Mito, you.
Ya pasamos.
Ya pasó el turno
pasamos la
de
fase
los
de los
aliados.
enemigos o no todavía.
El turno de enemigos se está terminando ya mismo. So now, where's Mito? There it is.
Wait. What about my son? But what about my zombie knight? I need to know
He
what
attacked. He already
what
attacked.
He did.
He attacked the enemy.
Okay,
Hit him
did
with-
he break free?
No, he attacked the enemy. Your enemy.
Okay, so.
And
yeah, that's fine.
yeah, so
Perfect.
bite. You attack with
Remember,
a
people, we
1
need at
d8,
least two of them alive.
3, 6, dealing 6 damage. Okay, so I need to calculate this. So 18 plus 10. That's it. Holy shit. Okay. And then he needs to do a save. He failed. So Mito, as he was running away, like when he turned and like lifted his leg to leave, you go to bite him and you bite him on the ankle, and so he like jumps up and starts to like run away. And as he's running away from you, like when he's running away, he stops. Like he keeps moving, but you see like he stops like slowly but surely, like moving slower and slower until he like plummets to the ground, unable to move.
Puedo ir a donde él y sellarlo en una red como si fuera una víctima.
No, he is paralyzed.
No, me acabé mi botella.
¿En dónde está?
La tuya que yo sepa, tú te la llevaste.
Dear God. Dear God. You need to pay attention, Mito. Don't be distracted. Anyway, so...
No es eso, cuando tú me estás diciendo que se está viendo como attack of opportunity.
When they leave your engagement range, you have an opportunity to attack them, but you need to trigger it because it's a reaction. Reactions need to be triggered by the player. I can't be reminded.
Pues ya, ok, pues ya lo sé, que cada vez que
that an enemy leaves your range, you can trigger an opportunity of attack, but I can't be telling you every time. You need to learn that you are the one who needs to trigger it. Yeah, that's why I was like, he's leaving, he dashes, he's leaving, like giving, like telling you, like he's leaving your engagement range. You bite him because I rolled for you. You rolled high enough to bite him and paralyze him because he's paralyzed by your spider's poison. And then that would end the enemy phase. Now it's the player phase. So what are you doing?
Okay, I think it's time to get the show on the road.
Yo quiero ir a donde que acabo de tumbar el piso, intentar sellarlo otra vez y traerme pero en araña con.
Yeah, that's max your speed right now, so you'll be doing that next turn. Because he dashed, he like moved double movement. So, at the Mael walks up to position. Orgast, you gonna do anything?
Well, fuck yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna use my hand axe, and obviously I'm gonna be using my fell-handed feet for this.
Okay.
Whenever wait, I have neither advantage or disadvantage, so
yeah. So attack. You roll for your attack. I will roll for Barris's multiple attacks because he will be attacking with you as well.
Gotcha.
Again, landing his second strike.
Wow, that is oh fuck me.
7 again.
This is 22.
Yes.
It's to give you the lowdown, it's 15 plus 7. That's why.
Yeah, it hit.
Gotcha. Yes. Fucking paladins, bruh. Fucking paladins. But damage is poop. But the hit is fucking god tier.
How much damage was that?
Well, I'm gonna roll damage right now.
Okay, go.
Well, it's fucking 6 in total. 2 plus 4.
6. That's
hate my rolls now.
Is your bat going to attack as well?
Of course he's gonna attack.
Then roll
he's my pet that I totally didn't intimidate to keep.
Right, I'm back.
You said that the plus is 4, right?
The +2 attack for him, yes, is 4.
I rolled a 9. It's 13.
13 does not hit. As the bat goes to bite him again, he bites the weapon as he blocks it from his reach. when he pushes the bat away, you take that opportunity to hit him with your weapon. And then Varys goes to strike as well. He blocks the blade, but creating an opening for him to punch him again over the gut. Dealing a culminating number of 13 damage. And,
yeah, he's a tough cookie.
Yeah, he is. He's taking a beating. Astrea, you can still do your action, and Mael and Leolin will be taking their actions kind of similarly, because Leolin will be using his crossbow again, and Mael will be using his arrow as well to try and sneak up on him. So I will roll for them. When it's time, Astrea, what are you doing? They are muted, so I'm gonna do the Leolin and Mael thing.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, both of them rolled really low. As they both take their respective weapons and aim at the enemy and fire. The bolt of the weapon bounces off the armor, and the arrow just bounces off his back armor. That's just dodging and trying to survive out of every attack. It's like, this is getting way too intense for the paycheck I was promised.
Paychecks.
And that ends their turn. Astrea is missing her action. And
she's MIA.
Which action? I thought I already attacked.
the face is back again, so you can do another action.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to make like a
That Misty stuff?
like a banner like in the stream where it's like a player phase, enemy phase kind of thing.
That'd be fucking cool, actually.
I'll spend some time on that shit. That would be cool.
But do I have Misty Step?
Do you have a what?
Misty Step.
Yes, you do. You do have Misty Step, which is a 30 feet teleport spell. You have, I believe, one charge per short rest. Huh?
I'm too close for it, right?
It's a 30-foot range. You can teleport anywhere within 30 feet, or you can just walk to it. Because he's right now engaged with, like, 2 enemies up front, a third above, and 2 firing at him. And the other guy is under the Crown of Madness spell. So until that gets done, he won't really, do anything.
Can I roundhouse kick?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what?
That's an unarmed strike, but yes, you could do that. So that's a d20 for you. Keep forgetting I have to roll. There we go. Okay, nice. Ooh, that was almost a 3. That was a 17. 17 plus, what's your melee? Plus 6, so yeah. That hits. So you deal a bludgeoning damage of 5 against him. Because on unarmed strike, unless you're a monk or have a feat, it doesn't have a dice. So you deal 5 damage when you kick him over the head. As you go for a roundhouse kick, hit him over his body. He gets hit real hard. That is 18 total damage in the round. He is still standing, barely holding on to the abuse, but standing nonetheless. That ends. I think that's everybody's turn. No, I think the Warlock has not done an action this turn, this phase.
Okay, my turn finally.
Wait, what?
We're in phase. We don't wait for turns. Yeah, but yeah.
I know.
Oh, yes, that's true.
But everybody was talking around, and cheese melt is delicious. So.
Okay, you were just giving everybody a time so you could must in the freaking flavor. Anyway,
it's pizza cheese. It's pizza cheese. It's delicious.
I know.
Anyway.
I know.
Anyway, we still have a zombie under our control.
Kind of. He's not dead yet, but yeah.
I mean, he's still a zombie as long as I control him, so...
Well, you don't really control, but yes. Yes, he is still there. He can't really move on your command. He'll move on the enemy turn.
I know. I have to use my...
Okay, so you must use your action to maintain control over the target or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of its turn. On a success, the spell ends.
So I'm gonna keep him under. I'm gonna keep him under. Use that puppet right there.
Okay.
God
So you
damn,
keep him.
I'm supposed to be like.
Yeah,
I'm supposed to be neutral evil, and I'm here being evil.
Yeah, you're being a control character right now when it comes to like team aesthetics, because that's control. So yeah. So now that's everybody's turn. Now it's back to the enemy phase or whatever's left of it. I don't know what happened there. So enemy phase. This guy under your control. Will try to break from your spell.
And you shall fail.
I don't know about that. He rolled a 16 plus 2, I believe. It's 18. Yeah, he breaks. So as he fights to free himself, the crown of thorns breaks, and he regains consciousness and sees that one of his friends is downed by a spider who is like slowly crawling to him, and the other is being pummeled by his allies. So seeing this, yes, this is a situation.
I'm gonna.
And he is going to try and assist his ally by attacking Astrea. So he walks up to Astrea, taking his greatsword, and will attack twice towards her.
I flail!
No te están atacando a ti, pero.
I flail! I flail!
19.
In the canal, I hit before he hit!
Yeah, he attacks with a greatsword. Astrea, you feel his body like running towards you in his heavy armor, and when he like comes down with his blade to hit you, you block it once with your shield, and then you block the second attack with the blade, holding him on a standstill. It's like, leave my friend out of this. Pushes you off and stays in position. This guy turns to his ally. So you're back with us! Finally! Let's take out the trash! It's like, no, you need to get out of here. I will hold them off. Tell them they are coming. But sir, I said leave! And he puts his hands down and instead of fighting, disengages from you and starts to run away.
Opportunity attack!
Oh, hell no.
Disengaged.
No.
You can't attack when he disengages. So he doesn't do an action, he uses an action to like be able to avoid any attacks. And so he disengages from everybody there, avoiding their attacks. What is his maximum move? It's 30, so that's about right. Yeah, I'm calculating correctly. So he moves his maximum speed to here. I believe that's all he can do. That ends the enemy phase. So now it'll be the player turn.
Oh, they're not gonna like this.
Okay, so.
I throw my axe.
Wait.
No one gets runs away from Wargast.
Alright. Roll for your axe throw, and Varus will accompany you by using, what can he use? I know I'm making Varus act with you, but the point is that he's attacking the same target, so I'm just aprobando eso.
Gotcha.
So, Dart...
It's fine, I like Varus. I can share the glory with Varus.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Natural 20.
Shit. Yeah, he's going to throw a dart
Fucked up.
with you.
He-
So as you
he's dead.
throw your hand axe and Varys throws his dart. Anyway, so roll your damage.
Oh, he's fucking dead.
I gotcha. I totally gotcha. Ooh, yes, finally. 5 plus 4. Times 2.
5 plus 4.
That's
9,
18.
18, yes, that'll do it.
That's-
So as he's running away from you, and you take
That'll
out your
do
hand
what?
axe. Yeah, that'll do. You throw your hand axe onto the knight as he's running away.
Damn it.
The edge of the hand axe cleaves straight on his back of the head. So as you cleave him, he stops from his run and falls to the ground, unmoving.
Only the knight is still alive.
I crack my knuckles and I just walk towards the lifeless body of this dead individual. I just pick up my axe. Oh.
Question: is the knight that I was trying to
Who else is
control?
alive?
Is the knight that I was trying to control dead or is still alive?
He's still alive. He's
Oh, he's still
facing
alive.
Astrea.
Okay.
Who else is
While
alive?
Orgas is taking care of that.
No.
I am going to try and
This
control
guy's
his
alive,
again.
but he's unconscious and paralyzed.
Oh, so we're good then. We're good. Actually, well,
Does this one run away?
I'll wait till the battle phase is over. Then I'll RP after the battle phase.
You can RP whilst fighting, but yeah. So Varys
Really?
used to start.
Okay, then
The dart missed anyway. So yeah, you can RP between combat. You can do that. That's what I've been trying to do, like doing shouts between actions and stuff. Make RP interesting.
It's a bit hard for me.
Is
you
this
know,
guy?
because
It is. I know.
Is he
a bit hard
restrained?
for me
Is this
to-
guy restrained?
Hmm?
Mito, is this guy restrained or something?
It's a bit hard
name
for
of
me
the
because
guy
I need to make a smooth
Yeah,
voice.
Mito said that he was
Is he
going to
restrained?
walk to
It's
it
not
and restrain it.
restrain him, but no.
He walks
Amen.
up to it and restrains him with his webbing, which he can't really fight against. So he webs up the guy, like picks him up and starts doing the webbing of that light knight, and like leaves him there. He's paralyzed for a long while, but yeah, he can't do anything. This guy's
Perfectly
dead.
fine. I turn around to the knight.
Yep.
I turn around to the knight and I shout, "Hey, this will be you if you don't stop fighting."
He turns to you, like his head towards you, and he says, "Not like I have a choice. I was paid to protect the waterfall, and I will do as I must." So he clashes his blade to his shield.
I'm sorry. Did you just say you're protecting what?
The waterfall. That is my task. To stop intruders from interrupting the ritual to cleanse it.
Oh,
Okay,
hell.
first of all, buddy, we need to sit the fuck down because I've been meaning to talk to someone about the waterfall, and finally there is someone willing to listen to me.
Listen, you killed one of my
And I think
friends.
you're that person. Well, that's because I didn't know what your intentions were, and things got a little messed up. But listen, I think we
Still
can
bleeding out.
come to a negotiative truth, and we can come to some sort of
Okay,
we could talk. We could just talk it out.
Okay, so
Let-
while he's talking, I'm just gonna approach him. I'm just gonna like stand listening. Like,
Okay,
Like-
have you ever heard of Eldath?
well, shit.
Goddess of waterfalls? Yes, I
Yeah.
have.
Well, yeah. Listen, I show my holy symbol. Yeah, this little thing. Yeah, I'm apparently her champion of some sorts, and I was tasked to protect the waterfalls. No one wants to listen to me talk about the waterfalls, but I'm tasked to protect the waterfall at all costs because the goddess chose me with this wooden shield. You see this shield? She crafted it for me, and it's a little bit confusing. I did expect you guys to be protecting the waterfall as well. I'm deeply sorry for your friend here. Oh crap! I'm sorry. I stepped all over him. Listen. I don't know how I can make up for this.
You stepped on him and his leg twitches. Like, the body still twitches when you touch him.
Oh god, I'm deeply sorry. Listen,
you could almost
I can
swear
offer you
that
some
his
human
arm
meat as an
moves a
apology,
bit.
but that's all I got.
You could almost swear his arm lifts a bit and like starts to like jitter on his position.
Also, on top of that, you attacked us first. Technically, we it's a little bit of a misunderstanding.
Well, that is a bit unexpected.
I do not know what your intentions are with the waterfall, but I was contracted to protect it. You are attacking my friends. You are causing a ruckus, so you will be exterminated before you cause any more problems. Astrea, as he turns to you,
buddy.
You see that between the visor, his eyes are glowing purple.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yes.
What are you doing?
See, fucking throwing something.
Yeah, we're like jacking off the air. What are you throwing for?
I'm ready.
Oh, you're ready?
What are you ready for? Are you ready?
So yeah. So
Well, yeah, Mr. DM, that was a bit unexpected from you.
Okay, so I want to
I'm not
cast
lying.
perception to see if I am seeing what he's, if to see if I'm seeing or I can identify what the hell he's doing with his eyes.
Okay.
That's a 12.
A 12? 12 plus your perception, or is that the max? That's your final number?
No, that's just a 12. Give me a second.
Okay.
Jesus, my phone is going nuts.
That happens.
Perception was what?
Wisdom.
My perception was wisdom, right? Yep.
Yes.
Got it. So that's a +3.
+3.
15.
Okay, 15. All right. So as he turns to Astrea, you could almost see from inside the visor from the helmet. You could almost see his eyes glowing a distinct purple color, from its coloration just happening on his eyes. You determine that this is some sort of magic that is already messing with his perception of what he's actually doing.
All right, buddy. Let's calm down because I can clearly see that you're not well in the head.
All he needs is a little bit of a jolt to the head, right? To get stop. Is that how it works?
No. Orgasm.
Listen, all I need to do is knock him out, right? All I need to do is knock him out, correct?
I can deal with this one myself.
You sure? I mean, don't kill him. He protects the waterfall. He is kin.
I'm not going to kill him. I am going to put him under my control. That way I can actually keep him under control.
Okay, very good. But make sure you keep his perception about the waterfall, okay?
Just be careful of the one that you almost killed.
What do you mean the one I almost killed?
The one under your feet?
Oh, no, he's full dead. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, but he's full dead.
You're full dead. You look back, and the body like moved an inch forward.
Yeah, you see, those are a great thing called nerves. I think that's what they're called. I'm not quite sure. I haven't been too well in anatomy, but hey, you know what? I touch it and it moves. Maybe it's possessed. I have no idea.
Just please don't make a soup out of him like you did with the other ones.
Listen, they're kin now. They protect waterfalls. I'm good here. I'm putting down my axe.
Just please do not make a roast out of the like the other ones.
You eat people.
Like I said, they're kin. I won't. Listen, monsters. I'm an orc. God damn it.
Monsters, not
Eldax, damn it. I'm an orc. Okay,
Yes,
listen, it's unfair. I understand, but you do what you can to survive, and that's exactly what I did. And I want to hear from you because you're under some mind control, and I don't think the waterfall appreciates that.
Mind
Oh,
control.
by the Raven Queen.
What are you talking about?
Oh, by the Raven.
Speak lies.
Let me just do this myself. I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness just to keep him under my control.
Water cluster.
That's your third spell slot? Do you have a third spell slot?
All right.
You don't have another spell slot. You already expended
Wait,
them.
do we have rope?
You should have rope, but he's not gonna be like willingly allowed to be roped down.
I guess I can do Nature's Wrath and
Necesitas que Mito X te ayude a amar.
No, don't worry. No, I got this. Don't worry. I got Nature's Wrath.
Orgas, no.
Listen, don't worry. Nature's Wrath does nothing. It just restrains him, okay? Spectral vines come out of the ground. It's pretty gnarly. It just shit around people.
Do not break the man in half. We need information from him.
Like I said, it just restrains people. If I wanted to hurt him, I would have hit him with my axe. So, it's totally fine.
Fair enough. Proceed.
I cast Nature's Wrath.
Nature's Wrath as you walk towards him?
Yeah, it's within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
So I have to walk towards him.
You rolled a 12, which is your DC.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You rolled a 12, yeah. You rolled a 12.
God damn it, Orgast.
Yeah, so he fights it. He fights it and like,
even under
his you're trying to restrict
control.
No, he can't cast Crown of Madness because he ran out of spell slots. Unless he like wants to like expend an exhaustion point in order to cast it.
Well, I mean, we're gonna take a break after this, so I guess I can do that.
Okay, buddy, listen. I put down my axe. I don't want to hurt anybody else. You want to, protect the waterfall. I want to protect the waterfall. It is my life mission to protect the waterfall and spread the word like it was Jehovah's Witness or something like that. And listen, you're the only one that will probably be willing to listen to my rambles about the waterfall. No one else will. So I just want to sit down. Oh, by the way, were those your buddies? Were those your friends? I'm deeply sorry, man. If they were your friends from the past and stuff like that, I didn't mean to kill them, man. I could be your new best friend if you want. So just think of it this way: we can talk about the waterfall all day long if you want. We can protect it all day we want. Hey, we both love Eldath, I guess. I'm pretty sure Eldath is listening to me right now, Ramble.
Roll a persuasion with disadvantage.
She most definitely.
Or else you can play with the spider here.
Well, I don't want to intimidate him. He protects the waterfall.
It's not a matter of
persuasion, correct?
It's not a matter of wanting to intimidate. It's a matter of appearances. We're talking about an orc, a demon, a spider, and who knows what else.
God damn it! Stay on the fucking. Keep rolling off.
There goes the D20 dice.
You need a sketchbook on your table, like I have.
I'm playing this on my bed. Are you fucking kidding me? God fucking damn it.
Nope.
My lowest number rolled was a 14. The other one was a natural 20. I can't use the natural 20 on that.
Nope. So 14 plus that's your full final number?
No, persuasion plus 2.
Let's see, so 16.
Yes.
He feels like you're trying to deceive him. He feels like something tells him like, no, this is a trick. This is some sort of ploy. This is something that's been trying to fight it. And he's like, no, you can't. No, you're here to destroy it. No.
Okay. Can I roll perception to identify? Can I roll perception to identify the spell he's under?
Arcana. You need to roll Arcana, not perception.
I mean, True. Let's roll for Arcana. It is one of my specialties, after all.
Mm-hmm.
Thank fucking God I did. So it's an intelligence roll.
Yeah.
What's my intelligence? Oh, whoa, that's a +3. Let's fucking go. That's not good. That's not good.
Which one?
Okay,
Okay.
so it's 6.
What
It's
can
a
I
6
do?
+3. 6, 7. That's a 9. Oh,
Okay. What can I do?
So I got a 9. And that's a total, not just a roll, which is not good.
By the way, Orgas,
Okay.
you think that the guy you hit with the hand axe is dead, but he starts to move and crawl away slowly, like almost subconsciously, but he's losing a lot of blood, and he's still like
Do I notice
moving
this?
slowly. As you were walking away, you do, but you're focused on the knight that's behind you. He's slowly moving away, like itching his way, little by little, but not really. He's
Okay.
on the brink of it.
Look, hey, you see, your friend's alive. Your friend's alive. Look, see, I turned back at him and I turned back.
Mm-hmm.
Look, how can I do this? What can I do to prove this? You want me to heal him? I can heal him.
Oh, you can heal it?
Yeah, I walk towards him. I cast Cure Wounds.
You cast Cure Wounds? Okay. Cure Wounds is a 1d8 plus 2. So roll me a 1d8.
Spellcasting ability modifier. 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Which in this case, it would be charisma. Yeah, it would be charisma.
Yeah, plus 2 in charisma.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a plus 2. You look at spells and it sounds.
You're correct. I'm sorry, Angel.
Don't worry.
I rolled a 4 plus 2 is 6.
Plus 2.
So 6. As you touch his back and you cast Cure Wounds, you feel, you see as the wound he had on his head, like the whole cleave, starts to close and leave a scar on the area where the blade was. He regains consciousness in an instant, feels the warmth behind him, and he turns around and sees healing him, and he's confused. He's like, "You saved me?
I help him up.
Why?" You extend your hand,
Because
he receives you and gets back up. It's like, "Why did you save me?"
I'll still say something dumb. Fuck it. I don't care. It's Orgas.
Buddy, it was a mistake.
Because we're friends.
This is all a misunderstanding. A friend of the waterfall is a friend of mine.
Yeah, buddy, it was a misunderstanding. A really grave misunderstanding. Per se, but
Misunderstanding? I don't understand. He touches his back of his head and feels the scar. He's like, "Oh God."
Yeah, I know. Listen, if you want me to heal it further, I can. But at this point, well, I'm just trying to show your buddy over here with the purple eyes that this is a great misunderstanding. And
Purple eyes? What do you mean?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, your friend over there. He looks like he has a case of conjunctivitis or something like that. He has some congestion in his eyes. He turns all purple. Maybe.
Anyway, I'm gonna interject and just say he seems to be under some sort of spell. I'm trying to use my knowledge of Arcana, but I cannot find the answers I'm seeking.
Yeah, you rolled a 16. So as you try to think of anything that could do that, it's some sort of illusion spell that guises what the person sees and turn it into something they want the person to see. So, let's say people who you thought were allies, you see them reversed as enemies or some sort of sense. You feel like this is a spell that turns things over their heads.
Does not. I know what that is, but Orgas does not, so I will not say anything.
Oh god.
Hey, I want you, since you're his friend, I want you to come over here and take a look at him. Maybe you know better than I do. I'm just an idiot from the mountains that loves to talk about a waterfall. So maybe if you come over here, talk to your friend, maybe you can stop this and talk this out like people. I guess.
I'll try.
You don't have to say thank you. Let's come over here. I'll guide you over here. I grab onto him and I try to help, gingerly help him towards his friend.
Yeah, you pull him a bit towards his friend. It's and he turns to you and sees you helping his ally, and he's confused. He's baffled. He doesn't believe what he sees.
I mean, understandable.
I don't no. This can't be right. No. This has to be a trick. There has to be a mistake. This can't be real. This can't be.
Relax.
Calm. Hey, buddy, calm down. Calm down, buddy. It's fine. You're here with us. We have no intention of hurting you.
Boss, please, it's me. I don't think they're trying to stop. They're not trying to destroy the waterfall. They're here for something else. Boss, have you felt it? We've been attacking people here. Ever since we came back, we've been hunting down defenseless people. See through it, boss.
Wait.
See through it.
So.
No, that can't be.
Something
Those were heathens. Those
I
were
look at-
demons in disguise.
I look at Elite.
No, boss. He walks forward. Boss, no, look at me. I don't think those were demons. I think they were made to look far more menacing than they were. No, that can't be. And he drops the sword. He walks back no. 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 And he drops to his knees. No, this can't be. No. My head. It hurts. Can't be the truth.
I walk towards him.
No.
I walk towards him and I knock him out.
Well, you try to. You walk towards him. Yeah, you walks towards him, and you go and wreck your punch, and you go for it. Roll me an attack. An unarmed strike. With advantage because he's practically prone, so he's not moving.
Okay, gotcha. Because I just rolled a 6. Thank you for that. I desperately needed that. That's a 12.
Oh Jesus, no. You may have just made the misunderstanding.
12 plus 6.
The 6? Okay.
Elite, yeah.
18. So as he's trying to assess himself, you're telling me the body falls to the ground, unconscious, and his ally's why did you do that?
He looked like he was suffering. I just want to ease the suffering a little bit.
He was about to have a panic attack. The worst thing we could have at this moment is him having a panic attack.
Or noise, because I don't know what's inside this cave. Since that's the case, I ordered my bat to fly ahead.
Okay.
To see if there's any more of these people.
Okay, so the bat flies away.
Yo, just in case that you hear something weird, it's a cat meowing outside for some reason.
Okay.
The fuck?
So the bat flies through the cave and starts to use its echolocation to try and see if it spots anything. Nothing in this room. Comes into this area. Starts to try and spot anything. There's a door that is locked and he has now no access to, so he returns. And then he flies up to this area where he feels like there's movement on the other side. As he gets close to the wall and hears something and then returns back. As he's flying back and doing it to echolocation, he feels a small breathing, like a shallow breathing coming from this area. And then he returns back to report to you, Orgas, because you still have the spell active. And he lands on your shoulder, says, "There isn't much. I don't think there's many people here, but there was something breathing over that corner, back there."
To the right?
What's right and what's left? That corner, and he flips his wing.
Wait
pointing.
a minute. How do you know what's left?
Pointing over here. I don't know what's left or right. It's
He's like, I don't know what's right and what's left. I'm
yeah,
like, I didn't say left. How do you know what left is?
Anyway, he just points into that direction. He points to this direction.
Lovely.
There's a shallow breath over there.
Gotcha. First, we need to find a safe location. Let's see. Varys, I don't mean to get you involved in this because you seem very more quiet than usual today. But I want you to let you know that if you could go around over there to towards that corner and find out what my bat just heard, it'll be much appreciated. Because I don't want to go straight towards that area that looks like a safe area, and I don't want to get ambushed by anything.
Okay. I'll be quick about it. Okay. And he dashes to that area, passing the spider, and jumping up, looking inside. And I'm gonna roll perception for him before he walks in. Rolling a number. Where is Ferris? There we go. +5. Okay, so he rolled a 22. So as he gets onto the stone, and he listens, and he does hear a shallow breath, like a slow, heavy breathing. And he's like, and he determines that it's humanoid, not a beast, and it sounds like someone who's wounded, or hiding, or afraid, even. So
holy shit!
Varys
that was fucking awesome camera work. I didn't even see anyone until you moved the camera like that a little. Jesus Christ!
So as he tilts his head in, he sees what would be a woman in priest-like clothing, clergy clothing, with blood all over her, and holding a staff to her, and very close to the wall, trying to hide as much as possible. Varys signals to everyone to come over here, as he found something and wants you guys to see it.
I pick up the lifeless body of the knight, and I carry him towards the room that is across from the, from where we are.
Okay, the other knight follows you. As you are carrying the unconscious knight, he's not lifeless.
He's not moving.
Well, he's unconscious. Lifeless is when they don't have a soul anymore. Anyway, so as you walk towards the area where Varys is, he informs you that there's a woman in there, and she's breathing very heavily, and I don't know what to do.
Okay. You have no medicine, correct? You have nothing. Maybe she's sick.
Medicine. No. Actually, he does have +3. I know some medicine, but I don't know if that'll work.
Well, I take the body and I put it in the hallway of that room.
Of this room?
Yeah, no, not the dead end there. I'm talking about the room that's in front of me.
This one, okay.
Yeah, that one. I put his body in the hallway.
Okay, so you sit down the body, or you put it down. There.
Yes. I tell the other dude, the one I brought back, hey, stay with your buddy here for a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. So he stays with his friend, trying to tend to the punch you gave him. And so, the two of you, what are you going to do?
Well, I guess I'll go in there. Hey, Aileen?
Yeah?
We found someone.
Do I need to control them?
Well, if you could control if they're being sick or if they're dying, if you could control that, then that would be 100% great.
I think I may have some. I think I may have some medical supplies. I haven't really used much. Let me see. I'm just gonna move over. I'm just gonna move over and see and inspect what the hell's going on.
That is fantastic.
And Mito's there, like with the spider, with the body and not doing anything with it, like.
Mito has the body wrapped up.
Yeah.
Like a burrito.
Please do not.
That's an excellent idea, Mito. You should bring that body inside this room too.
Mito X drags the body like como un gato trayendo un trofeo o un perro trayendo un juguete.
Eso como un burrito ahora.
You guys are crazy.
Y una vez llega donde ustedes lo guindo del techo.
Dear God.
Oh.
Why are you like this? Why are you like this?
Anyway. I climbed this rock face wall thing.
Mm-hmm. You climb the wall. And as you climb up and you look inside, you can spot like a leg leaving what would be like a stonework. And you could determine that's where the breathing is coming from.
Hello? Greetings from Eldath.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can.
Pregunta, Mito X no puede simple y llanamente caerse techo stealthily otra vez.
Nope.
No.
Not
It's
right
a
now.
giant spider. What do you?
It's a giant spider.
Anyway, as you start
hello?
to talk into the room, you see the leg like hide behind the wall, and you feel like movement as someone is trying to like prepare themselves.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just slightly approach and try to diplomatically bring them out. So we mean you no harm. We know that you may be injured or sick. We can help you. Just relax and lay down any weapon.
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh shit! Wait. So, what's the modifier for
Charisma?
persuasion? Oh boy, that's a 19 then.
19. Okay. With your soft tone, and feminine voice more than anything, and she feels at ease. You can feel like her breathing lessen, and you see a staff of some sort be dropped in front of you. And you don't see her moving or anything, but the staff is dropped on the ground.
Alright, so I'm just going to Wait, do we have any light source with us? I assume we have a torch?
You got a torch.
Yeah, you can light a torch.
I mean, I didn't up. Okay, so I'm gonna use a torch and just approach to inspect her condition.
Mm-hmm.
And just basically look over her. Are you injured?
Okay.
Do you feel sick?
Okay, so as you walk up to her, you see that she is covered in blood. She is stained. She has a wound on her back that has been untreated, and you can see her eyes. She has bags under her eyes, and her eyes are red from silently crying. She seems tired, exhausted. She's just having the works thrown into her.
Okay.
Does she need healing?
Oh, by the gods. Orgas, come over.
Okay, I drop down.
Yo puedo hacer
You can't do anything right now. You're a spider.
Yeah, you can, yeah, you're a Spider-Man.
¿No la puedo llevar a la superficie? En una cama hecha de seda.
For the moment, let's try not to frighten. For the moment, let's try not to frighten the already frightened girl.
Sí, te vamos a rescatar, nuestro amigo. Se muere ahí de susto.
No, mismo
Se
muere del shock. Se muere del shock. Anyway, Orgas, you get up close and you see the same things. Elaine's a girl that's been through the works, practically on her last legs, with little to no, visible recovery if she stays in this situation.
Orgas, get her out of here.
I gotta.
Let's just improvise. Let's just improvise something.
Orgas, get to the wounded.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I use 6 points of lay on hands.
6 points. Okay. You heal her with those 6 points. You see that her vitality, like her paleness, turns a bit more reddish as her body starts to heal for a bit. But you still feel her weak. You still feel her like she is, she's unable to like move herself, or something's taking her down.
Okay, so if
question, do I have all my points, or do I only had 9? Is that marked down on your D&D Beyond sheet? Because here it says I had 9 points.
Let me see something.
That is featured and traits. If you can be faster, thank you. On D&D Beyond sheet it said you had 20.
Really?
But I don't know if you've been updating it or not, so I don't know.
Well, I did rest. I didn't refresh the fucking lay on hands.
Yeah, but lay on hands recovers on a long rest. So if you haven't used lay on hands since the previous long rest, so you do have 20. So you should have 16 now.
Gotcha. I used 4 more.
14.
4 more points. I'll just use a total 10.
Okay, so use 10. You still have 10 more. She recovers to a bigger amount. More life returns to her, but
voy a la cocina.
Okay.
Vuelvo ahorita.
Okay. More life returns to her, and her vitality returns to a point where she can talk to you, and she looks at both of you with a delirium in her eyes, and she talks back saying, Are you here to save us?
We'll do what we can do. We don't know the situation. We're trying to assess what we can.
Save your strength.
For now, our priorities are getting you back to health. Save your strength.
Yes. I pick her up.
Pick her up. Okay. As you pick her up,
I lead the way.
You pick her up, and she's bloodied. She has a wound that has closed, but there seemed to be a miscoloration on the blood, which means the blood has been coagulating for a while. You don't have a lot of medicine, so you don't really know what that means. You have a 0 medicine right now.
I got food. I got food. That helps.
Okay. So
how can Leland help? Can Leland help in this regard?
Leland, I don't think has medicine.
Do I have? Okay, so as a scholar,
actually.
as using my background as a scholar. Okay, using my background as a scholar, is it possible that I may have had any previous knowledge of what the hell is going on?
With her? You would need to use a
Yes.
medicine check.
Given the fact that
You would need to use a medicine check to
see
like
my-
understand what is happening to her.
so oh shit. Can I at least investigate and see if I can at least recognize any symptoms, or
You need to use a
because
medicine check.
I
I'm
do
sorry,
have
but that's
investigation
it.
as one of my...
No, but medicine is what you need to use in order to identify what is ailing her. And you have a +3 on medicine. I know investigation is your highest, but you have a +3 on medicine.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Medicine is wisdom, and you have a +3 on wisdom.
Okay, right. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a medicine check then.
Go ahead.
I forgot that I just had these marked down as proficient. So I got a 14 plus a +3. That's a 17.
17. Okay. As Orgas picks her up and you look at her wounds, like, overtly, you see her state. She has an infection. An infection has been spread from the wound being open and a very, musky area. Her body has started to reject herself. And so, even in full health, she is sick. So, in order to heal her, you would need to deal with the infection itself, or have a spell that is used to remove certain ailments. That remove these type of ailments, that is.
I've got nothing of the sort.
What spell would that be?
I think a remove poison, I believe, or something similar.
Sure.
Yeah, cure. I think it was cure poison or cure. At the shit, I don't have anything like that. Damn it, Angel! You're throwing curveballs to me.
Mito has
Wait, what?
antidotes.
Yeah.
Mito has antidotes.
Oh my god, that's fucking right. He has those fucking herbs. Me cago en la madre.
No,
You
Son
can-
of a bitch.
I mean, if you guys want to use it,
Ustedes antídotos también. Yo-
and you guys, and he says that you guys have antidotes.
All right, so well, we need.
All
I'm gonna look at orgasm infection to first of all clean the wound and see if Mito has any antidotes. That
Okay,
can help
everyone
us.
in the room. I bring the girl inside the room.
All right. Does anybody have any alcohol on them?
Should I have alcohol
Strong,
on me?
preferably.
Tú tienes
Strong,
alcohol.
strong,
I mean, I don't
preferably.
know. I can look.
Sí.
I don't know.
I
I wanna
mean,
help.
everybody drinks here, don't we?
I drink. I'm
Most
over
of-
the age.
Most of people here drink. I'm gonna leave these two outside.
Varys, I want Varys to check the boxes to see if there's anything inside them.
Okay, he's gonna roll investigation.
Anything?
Yeah, he rolled high. He looks through the boxes in the room,
Good.
like opening them, closing them, and he spots a vial of oil. He spots wine. He spots some ale that they've been preserving, and
That'll do.
a few rags, wet blankets, and stuff like that.
All right, bring me the wine.
Man.
Yeah, he brings you the wine.
Okay, first of all, okay, so how lightly dressed is she? Because she's wounded, obviously, so she doesn't have any armor. Do I need to
She's
remove
using-
anything?
You would need to remove at least her. The wound is like on her back. Like most of her back shoulder blade was where the wound was. And so you
So
would need
she
to
needs-
at least remove
Get all
her.
that up.
You would need to at least remove her back piece and her her top
so-
part of the clothing.
Okay, so I just basically strip her down because we need to treat her and lay her down on her chest.
I can do that and like cover her up a bit, but en de forma que el wound no está.
Okay.
I mean, I'm glad you're thinking about this girl's personal hoo-has, but I believe that her health is a lot more important than her hoo-has.
Exactly. It's like, I need a piece of cloth, preferably clean, because we don't want to use her clothes in this scenario. They could be infected.
We can use the wet cloths that
Varys hands you like the wet cloths and dried clothing and gives them to you.
Alright.
The ones that I found in this
So,
box.
look,
There you go.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is, I am going to split the cloths in half.
Mhm.
One half lo voy a utilizar como una mordaza, and I'm gonna put it in her mouth because she's going to scream when I use the wine. Then I am going to take the wine. I am going to soak the other cloth in the wine, and then I'm going to begin scrubbing away the infection from her wound.
Wow, that's very specific.
That is very specific.
I know. Military training for you.
Hell yeah.
For the win.
For the win, baby.
Yeah.
If you're the proud.
So you do that.
I still have some.
As you do that, you put her on her back. You put the mouthpiece so when you start scraping off, she doesn't break her teeth more than anything. That's why you do that, so she doesn't grit her teeth while you're trying to like do that.
I'll
as you start to
so that she won't
move about. So Varys helps you by holding down her other arm, and Mael holds her legs.
I call over to the
Mael holds her legs to try and clean her wound.
Alright, so does anybody have, I don't know, any advanced medical supplies?
Que Anel tiene 3
¿Tres qué?
I need
antitoxina.
Okay, so I need the antitoxin and I need needle and thread because we need to stitch those wounds back up, and this is going to take a while.
Well, I don't have that on me. But
Wait, what?
I don't have any of that on me. Leland, do you have any of that on you?
Perhaps.
I think I had antitoxin on me. Let me open my satchel here. Let me check. Leland checks inside his inventory equipment. There we go.
Tengo antitoxina y lo que...
You need to drop your form.
Mito, by any chance, do you happen to have any needle and thread?
Do you have needle and thread?
Cuando veo que ustedes me miran.
I have to speak to animals on, so.
You do.
Okay,
that is true. You do understand them.
No tengo hilo, pero tengo tela que podemos hacer un vendaje.
Yeah, but without stitching the wound closed, no hacer nada. Prácticamente you're just putting a patch on something that won't heal correctly. So, nobody has needle and thread here. So you would have to look to see if you can find it. You have thread?
We need the cauterize.
Okay, technically we do have thread. Mito, do your thing.
Okay, so where are you gonna get the needle from?
Let me think for a minute. A porcupine.
Because if we got nothing, we have to cauterize the wound.
A porcupine quill.
I'm sorry, did you just say a fucking porcupine quill?
Yes.
Where in the fuck have you seen a porcupine in this cave?
We have somebody who can turn into one.
He's already expended most
we
of
look
his
towards
uses.
people all collectively.
Lisu de Kraken.
Can you turn into a porcupine so we can have a needle from your porcupine back?
You know, I can do it, pero nada más me puedo transformar 2 veces. So So,
Yeah,
si
that's true.
transforma,
It might be more useful if we keep that little special ability
Okay.
of yours.
Okay, so it's
so
only
if I
been
turn,
it's only been transformed once today, and we can rest in this area.
Twice.
creo que tiene que ser long rest.
It resets at a long rest, and he already transformed into a spider twice in one day. So at the next long rest, he regains his ability.
So no,
You
it's
need
better if we
to
just
search
cauterize
for
the
a
wound.
needle. You either need to search for a needle,
Cauterize.
see if somebody has one, or go and cauterize the wound, which is a much more painful process.
Okay, so somebody go and search first.
Right, Mael volunteers to try and find a needle, and Varus will accommodate.
No es que quería que Astra cura como de las.
I call over to Leland and I whisper in his ear something.
Oh, okay.
I whisper, find out if these two know anything about this. I point over to the knight and the other guy.
Oh, yes. Takes out the gun. He doesn't have a gun. But that was a joke. Artificers, that. All that. So he walks up.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he walks up to the knight and starts to interrogate him. So, Astra, if you want to help looking for the needle, I need you to roll an investigation check, which you do not have dice for, so I'm going to roll for you. Over here. Okay. So, as Varus and... where is it? This is mine. There's going to be an RP session.
I mean...
Estrella. And where the heck
Hooray,
is Varus?
we're expecting it.
Where did I put Varus? Ah, there it is.
Were you expecting an RP session?
Yeah. So as you three...
Then it's good then. It's good then.
Yep. So as you three search the crates, you find nothing. You search for this area. Entering inside, Varus goes in first, and Mael follows, and then Astrea goes right behind, following them into a room full of bodies. As you walk inside, you stumble onto what would be a small room where there's multiple bodies, all of them wearing similar clothes as the one with the priest on the other side. Varus takes a moment to look at the bodies.
So there was a priest.
Yeah, the one you're trying to heal.
I thought he was
She's the one who has her clothing.
The knights are against her?
To an extent, they were.
Okay.
So as you walk into the room, you see that there are multiple bodies of humanoids with a priest-like the clothing. They're torn. They've been cut down with bladed weapons. As you disperse to investigate the rooms, Varus walks into this room, searching it for clues, and Mael walks into the next one, opening the door and searching this room. Which room do you go to?
I think I'm already in the room.
You're in the main gathering area. There's 2 additional rooms you can go to.
Okay, no, because each... I go to the one... I go to one on the...
Left? Right?
Yeah, to the left.
To the left?
There.
Okay. So you walk into this room. This room is a solemn-looking room with a with a small lantern lighting the room. What you can see is this bed and a small stool right in front of you. Nothing clearly visible, but you can attempt to search the room to see if there's any materials inside.
Okay.
Okay, what do you do?
I search.
Okay. Just freaking dice. Lag is real. Alright, a 6. So as you walk around the room, like lift the cloths and open the cabinets, the room inside holds what would be a small notebook detailing certain events that occurred during the day. The notebook states that they've been doing some they've been doing some routine checkups on the crystal, making sure its energy stays consistent, that the water not be disturbed, and making the Gailers and the merfolk in the river as happy as possible so they cooperate and not appear near the crystal, as that was their intentional deal. You hear them, you hear me, I mean, you read that some of these logs talk about a certain friction inside the guild itself, as there were multiple politicians who wanted to use the water for a much more not nefarious, but more political gain. They wanted to use the waters and its location to run campaigns or do like activities, but that's not what the waters are for. So they've been denied and stuff like that. It doesn't really detail anything specific to a current situation. Most of it details to stuff in the past. The last log that you can find was a month ago.
Oh, so that's what I found?
Yeah, that's what you found in this room.
Okay. Because the other one doesn't have... Or does it have... Oh yeah, it does have a
small chest?
Yeah, because this is just in the other one.
Yeah, this is another room that's a separate thing. You can try to go in.
Yeah.
You want to go in?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk up to the door and you attempt to open it, but it seems to be blocked on the other side. It seems to be locked. It seems somebody had a key to this room, but forgot to unlock it, or still has a key. So what do you do?
Do I look and see if they have the key?
You can attempt to, yes.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to roll an investigation for you. Natural 20. So as you start to walk around the room looking for the bodies, you spot this one. This one doesn't have a key on him, but it had a few coins. It had 2 gold pieces on him. You touch on this one. This one didn't have a key, but it did have a purse containing 3 silver and 1 gold piece, and a parchment which you can't read because it's covered in blood. And this one seems to have had a metal key, but it's under some rubble, and so as you lift it open, because you have enough strength to do that, you find the key that you're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Hope the bedroom has the needle we need.
And so you have the key. So I would assume you go to the room. You try the key and the door opens, and so now you have access to the room.
Okay.
As you walk inside,
I look in the chest.
You look in the chest. Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk up to the chest and open it.
It's a mimic. Roll for wisdom.
No. Inside the chest, there are a few materials. Inside, there is a healing potion, a sewing kit, and some parchments that were left behind.
So I did find a needle.
You found a sewing kit, which brings a needle. So yes.
Okay.
The D&D went from adventure.
So I bring the healing potion and the parchments.
Yes, you do.
I bring that stuff
We
to
went
the
from
other.
D&D to life in the ER.
Alright, so you bring you have the potion, you have the sewing kit, and do you tell your allies or do you just run out?
No, I go to the allies and tell them like, hey,
You found it? Okay.
so that could help us figure out what's going on.
Okay, so you scream to your allies that you found a healing potion. Mael returns from the room, and so does Varys, each holding particular items that they found in a room. Mael found some gold coins that he's keeping to himself, and a book that he's planning to show you guys. And Varys found a cool plushie that he intends to keep for himself. So, that being said,
Why does everybody else?
huh?
Plushies.
Yeah, he found a plushie that he's keeping to himself right now. He's like holding it behind his back, and you see like a fluffy hand like flapping from him. So everybody being informed, you return back to your allies. I will teleport you back. You return back to your allies and give the sewing kit to Aileen. And so Aileen, you have a have the sewing kit.
So I'll just take the sewing kit, get it ready, get it sterilized with some of the wine, and then begin to carefully seal the wound back together.
Okay.
And I just look at Orgas. I look at Astaria and say, "We're gonna use the healing potion, but not too much of it. What I'm going to do is,
you know how big a potion is?
As much
You know how big a potion is? A healing potion? They're like this big. They're 6 ounces.
How?
What?
Well,
Yeah.
if I close the wound, if I close the wound, I can literally just use a drop of it.
You would need to use a potion. It's 6 ounces of potion.
That is essentially a drop.
Yeah. That's like 2 or 3 drops,
All right.
because healing potions are like really concentrated. That's what I'm telling you, because usually
Wait, 6
in games,
ounces?
they're 6 ounces. Most potions are 6 ounces or a bit more. They're not that big.
That's less. That's a bit less than a cup. That's actually okay.
We shouldn't call them potions. We should call them vials. Fuck it. Anyway, I just continue to close the wound as much as I can before even using the potion. Using the potion, so it can accelerate the effect.
Okay. I don't know what that was. Yeah.
That was the smacking of a pan with a spatula. I know that sound all too well.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you
Cooking blues.
you start to seal the wound slowly but surely. You stitch the wound, the wound enough that it's closed. So now you can use the healing potion and drip it on her back to close the wound entirely.
And so I do. I just slowly drip.
As you slowly
drip it on the gash. That way it closes faster.
As the drops of the wound hit the body, you see that the potion like spreads, and you see like a small glow of reddish to yellowish energy light up, and you see the wound start to like close on itself, like heal.
Yeah.
In an essence, as it's pulsating by every droplet. By the time you reach the end of the potion is expended, and her back is completely sealed.
All right. So now that the main wound is like taken care of, I'm going to examine her body for any minor wounds.
Okay. Now
let me go. I'll probably use some of my lay on hands to heal it.
Roll a medicine check. You don't really need to use lay on hands on that.
Gotcha.
Wait, give me 18.
18.
That roll is
Nice. So you examine the rest of her body. She has a few scratches and like brunt marks. You believe that she got them as she was running or avoiding something to hit her. Nothing open, nothing risking her life from the wounds that you find. All you know is that inside of her, the infection is still like running rapidly. So even though her wound is closed and it won't propagate anymore, the infection's still inside her system. She is better.
All I need now is
off, but she's right now.
All I need now is all I need now is the antitoxin. So Mito, where is that?
I believe Leolin had one because they had a conversation before where the Mito had asked them
god, that's right.
For materials, and Mito had like 5 antitoxins. And it's like, why didn't you get more materials? It's like, no, because we need this because we're going to be dealing in the sewers and we don't know if we can get sick. And so
he only has 3.
Yeah, Leland has the other 2. So Leland.
Oh, okay.
So Leland says catch and throws it to you. You grab the potion. And you have the antitoxin with you. It has to be ingested.
So I'm just gonna lay her on my lap, open her mouth, and make her drink. Make her drink it, and just so she swallows it faster, I'm gonna use a couple drops of wine on it.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Mix it with the wine. Make it drink it faster.
Well,
that's a little wine.
I'm not gonna ask the chemical reactions of fucking antitoxin potion fantasy.
Yeah. Technically, you can do that. It's like imagine the antitoxin as a sort of antibiotic. You can use it with alcohol.
Well, of course, but in this case, we're talking about D&D and fantasy here, so I'm not going to question the chemical composition of mixing antitoxin medicine with wine.
I mean, technically, you don't know what the hell was on the healing potion, but we still used it. And there was alcohol.
It's fucking magic. It's not like my lay on the hands has alcohol in it.
Of course,
there was alcohol on that wood, though.
So she drinks the antitoxin, unbeknownst to her what it is. It's sour, it's bitter, so she like.
I keep it bring it down. Something to make you better.
You sure?
Something to make. So bad. Yeah, it's not gonna taste good. Trust me, it's not gonna taste good.
Yeah. So the antitoxin enters the system. It takes a few minutes for her to feel the effects of the potion kick in. But you see that her paleness starts to go away. The bang in her eyes are still there because that's just her being exhausted, but her infection is gone after 5 minutes of that. She's healed. She's still exhausted, but she is no longer in danger of dying of an infection.
I go to Mile and I asked him what he's found in the other rooms.
I literally just played surgeon for a minute.
Yes, he did. You go to Mile. Mael is reading a notebook as you walk towards him. As you get up close, he says, "Oh, this is what I found. It seems they were scheduled to meet with a high-level politician. They're having a feast. tonight. Right in the riverbank.
Right at the riverbank. Near the waterfall?
Yeah. They're planning to use the waterfall to infect it. And their plan to strike is to hit the major politicians. Mainly, the king's son. He's one of the guests.
Goddamned.
So if we don't strike before this activity begins, we're not going to be able to stop it. We only have...
Not if I have anything to say about it.
We only have 2 hours before this activity begins.
That's more than enough time.
We best be ready.
I'm always ready. But I have some unfinished business to take care of. I go towards the knight and his buddy.
Mm-hmm. The knight has regained some consciousness, and when you look at him, his eyes are no longer shining any color. They're human behind those eyes. And when he looks at you, you almost feel a sense of heavy remorse coming from this knight.
Do not fret. I have remorse as well. I almost killed your buddy in cold blood, and now it's not really cold anymore. But, you know, I'm sorry, no hard feelings, by the way.
None
I
taken.
pointed to the guy I nearly killed.
Yeah, he's like, none taken.
Okay, good, I'm sorry. Now, there's questions I need to be answering, and we need to answer them now before it's too late. What are you here for?
I was tasked by the Temple of Water to protect it. Be one of its shining knights to protect the priests from any incoming invaders. But
apparently, I guess you were possessed? I'm not quite sure. Eileen tried to explain it to me, but I just brushed it off.
I don't know.
But
how it happened.
apparently you were possessed in some sort of way.
Of course, just brush it off.
Ignore her. Trust me. Eyes on me. Now. Now, listen. Do you remember anything from beforehand? Anything before the cave?
I remember being given a drink by some lonesome man wearing some sort of water tunics. He seemed to be of the same temple, so I blushed. But after that, everything went blank.
Did he have a name? Did you catch his name?
Not really. He was tall. He had pointy ears. He had a water insignia on his chest, but he had a much more navy dark color to his color scheme.
Dark color to his color scheme.
Yeah, when he mentions that, the priest that you've been healing has more turquoise colors to her blues. So much darker.
Okay,
blue.
so while I'm listening to that, I'm just gonna look at Orgas and say, could it be one of the cliffs?
That's what I'm thinking. Hopefully this person is not too close.
I don't...
It's a long story, don't worry about it.
We're gonna have to deal with a maniac again. I cannot wait to incinerate his body to cinders.
I can't wait to sacrifice his body of the thing that he's trying to destroy. The waterfall. God fuck, I can't say that with a straight face. Anyways.
I don't know who this cliff is. If I saw him, I couldn't tell you. My memory after that night is but a blur, and the images I see.
Yeah, you were under pretty heavy mind control back there. You were basically under an illusion. Anything Anything you saw is up to my imagination, but it couldn't be good given the results that were resulted of it. So, yeah.
So I guess he was. What's that word? It starts with a C, ends with an M. I don't know what that word is. Eileen, do you have it? It's on the tip of my tongue.
No, I doubt it was that. Otherwise, we would have seen the crown.
Do you think that was the case? I mean, I don't think it was. Actually, I have no idea. I'm a fucking idiot. So
the crown is a visible spell. It highlights who's being controlled. I cannot use it on more than one person. He could have.
So do you think it was something else? He said he would drink something.
It's definitely something else. Probably a tonic. I don't know of what kind. I would have to find a sample to study it. Maybe see what it resembles. What if I can find any of the ingredients, but without a sample, I cannot tell you that. We'd have to find somebody who's still under the effects of the spell.
Of course, but now that the only person that was here was under the spell is gone, well, I can't really do anything for that.
He can still be useful to us,
given the fact that
person does not know. Whoever gave him whatever he drank doesn't know if does not know that we have released him. We can still use him as a decoy.
Of course, but he got answers. He had questions to answers. Wait, did I say that right? I'm not quite sure. He has questions to answer. Now, you see that girl in there? I point at the both of them, and I point at the girl. You see that girl in there?
Yes.
Do you know anything about this female?
She's Irene. She's one of the priestesses of his temple. I think I was hunting her. My God.
Why?
I don't think it was him.
That's when the other knight breaks up. He says, I don't know. I don't remember everything, but I believe that whoever drugged us made us kill our friends, people we were sworn to protect. We have too much blood in our hands.
Well, it is not your fault. Somebody else made you do it. Somebody else made you do it.
That is true, young lady,
what you do with
but
that information.
it was done by my hand. Their blood is stained on my sword. I cannot live without facing my sins. Whoever's responsible will face the wrath of all 9 hells if he has to.
Well, that is what I'm talking about.
Julius,
then we have
you and I have been brothers for years. We need to take up our arms and fight whoever is responsible. Are you with me?
Then we have some.
Hell yeah!
Now, are you going to get up, or are you going to keep talking?
Julius picks up his helmet, gets up, and he tilts his helmet, looking forward. I have made many atrocities in the time I was under their rule, but not anymore. Now, we will face them head on and take the stench off this world.
That is a good motivation. But for now, we need to rest. We need to resupply.
1 hour. You only got 1 hour to do it. The other hour is meant to stopping whatever this event that's going to happen.
Give it an hour and a half. We still have somebody who just recovered.
I don't think 30 minutes will cover the fact that we have to make it over there and stop the event from happening.
You also have
protect the politician.
You also have another knight that is unconscious, paralyzed, and restrained by Mito as spider form.
Oh yeah, well I didn't really talk to him. That was Mito's doing. Mito, he's being a boy. He's being a good boy. Look at him. He wrapped him up like a burrito.
Yeah.
I can speak to you, by the way. I can understand.
No, que yo estoy celebrando que te para interrogación o conversación para los...
Oh, well, then, of course, thank you, Mito. It's very kind of you. He's celebrating right now. Don't you guys worry about that.
La sacerdotisa hembra.
Yes.
Yes.
Si es joven, me gustaría saber si yo puedo, like, emparejarla con mi asistente.
Why would you? Why? Just why? Why do you have to be like this?
So I'm just going to look at the spider and be like,
wait, he recovers it at a short rest.
Do not try anything weird.
Yeah, please don't do anything weird. We've already gone through enough weird as it is. Adding your weird on top of this weird will make it a nice weird sandwich, and we don't need any weird sandwiches around here.
Oh yeah, I concur.
Now, is there food? Is there food? Because this girl looks hungry.
Yeah, there should be enough.
There are some
Julius,
rations
are you
and
hungry?
supplies that can be around. Yes, I could use a bite.
You need your strength in order to face the final battle.
Yes. Can your spider pet release our friend? He's still playing with him. We would like him back.
Oh no, he's not a pet. He's actually a friend. He's a person.
That's a person.
Yeah, that's
do
the
that.
person. He transformed himself into a spider.
Believe it
Okay.
or not, druids can be quite useful at deception sometimes.
Yeah, especially when it comes to scaring the fuck out of people, especially turning into the giant beasts and shit. It's very crazy.
Good. Can you tell him to drop my friend? Pretty sure he's making.
Mito Exa con calma y levanta las pinzas de mandíbulas como si estuviera saludando.
Dear God.
Hey, drop him, Mito, drop him.
Treat him like a dog. It's adorable.
Down, Mito, down.
Listen, Mito, I'm sorry I didn't mean to treat you like a dog. I just, you look like a giant fuzzy pet, and I just want to pet you. But listen, we could just drop the guy, we could release him to his buddies, and we could just get this show on the road. What do you say? That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Now, we have the buddy.
Yep. So, I'm gonna move their.
Okay,
pieces
so
here.
everyone, I guess everyone should get a bite to eat because we have a long half an hour. I look at the lead. Have a long half an hour to do this, and we have no time to waste.
Hey, that sounds about right.
Alright, so I'm gonna roll for their short rest as well. So they have 20 levels. Yeah, great.
Oh yes, Julius, I got a question for you.
Yes.
I grab onto his shoulders
Mm-hmm.
and I ask in a very affirmative tone,
Mm-hmm.
do you know about the waterfall?
I know about the waterfall.
I nod very slowly.
Yes, the waterfall. Eldaf and the powers of the gods of the water.
It's about time. I start tearing up. About time I could ask someone this question. And they can answer me without thinking I'm crazy. This is crazy.
You're acting crazy right about now, though.
You shut your mouth, Elaine. Shut your mouth. Talking about the waterfall and Eldath. Oh, this is a very joyous day. Very joyous day. I am not crazy anymore. I can actually talk to someone and not make sound like I'm a crazy person or an orc, which is exactly what I am. Oh man,
Noted.
this is a very joyous day.
Ironic, isn't it?
I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that word means. It has the word iron in it, like the iron in my war pick. Is that what it means?
I'm like making a short rest for all the NPCs who were with you because they're doing a short rest with you. And
Okay, gotcha.
and Varys, I believe, will be taking another short rest because he's taking damage. So short rest.
I go to the chick.
Okay.
I'll see if she's conscious and awake or whatever.
She is conscious.
Is she eating?
She is slowly, but she is eating. You walk up to her, and she sees your approach. She turns to you. So.
I squat down and
Mm-hmm.
No, you're gonna say something?
No. I was. They stopped talking for a while, but yes, go ahead.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Well, this man over here in the armor told me that you were being hunted by him. Is that true?
You see that she hides her face with her hair and tries to not talk about the traumatizing experience he's experienced. She just went through.
Okay.
I was.
How about if I calm her down a little? Oh, well, it's actually no. You go first. Sorry.
I was being hunted by them. That is true, but they seem to have snapped out of it. They knew I knew something was wrong when they didn't respond to their names. When they started attacking us, they seemed relentless. They seemed like someone else was there. I ran. I left my friends and I ran to hide. Just running out just brought them to death. They were hunted down by people wearing black robes. I just hid there for as long as I could.
Do not worry. I just look at the girl and say, do not worry yourself. For now, just rest and try to calm down. We'll talk more about that later. For now, we have more important matters to attend to.
I put my hand on her shoulder. Don't worry, little one. Eldath is smiling upon you.
I'm sure she does. She's very giving goddess.
And she gave you a very big care package, which is me. Am I right, guys? Am I right? Okay, listen. I guess I was sent by Eldath to try to save the waterfall. And
I don't know what they want, but if there's anything I can do, I will try. It is my devotion to protect this waterfall, and I've been here all my life. I will do whatever it takes to protect it.
Good to see that you're back. That your resolve has wavered.
I smile and I say, "Good lass, very good lass." Now,
I guess that if you guys were sent by Eldath to protect the waterfall, I guess I was sent by the Raven Queen to take care of some business.
You're a follower of the Raven Queen?
The one and only. So far, I haven't found any more followers, but she's the one. She's the one who allows me to keep walking.
There was once a temple of the Raven Queen in the city, but the king decided to move them out. She seemed to not have liked their presence there. I last heard that the temple of the Raven Queen was moved closer to the center of the continent, the other side of the mountain.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out a map. I'm gonna take out a map because I'm assuming we have a map.
Yes, you do.
I mean,
you think Mile has a map?
I mean, we as players do. I don't know the NPCs, but anyway, I'm gonna take out a map and just ask her. I'm just gonna ask her to point exactly the area where the temple was moved, because now this is different information. Maybe I can make contact with my patron and probably enhance my power.
More than likely. Let me check here. Where I put that map? Oh, right, an S. Down S. Oh, other world. There we go. World map of an S. There we go. Loading in. Give me a second here.
Are you sending it to Archer or General?
I'm sending it to General, and I'm going to show you guys the thing as well.
Alright. Thank God I have my phone on the other side.
Oh, yeah, okay. God damn it, where is it? There we go. I'm trying to like make this as quickly as possible, so I'm sorry. Fit screen. And I'm gonna put this over here as well.
Thanks for that.
Sure you can see it, right? Yes, you can. I'm gonna zoom in.
I mean, yeah, we can see it. It's small though.
It's small? Alright, I'll send it through Discord as well. Here on the Griffic's Nomads chat.
No, it's big. Hey, no, it's big.
There you go. Upload. Send it to the Griffic's Nomad text chat as well. So as you can see here on the map, you guys are here on Verlin Vita, or Dorian, the Dorian Kingdom. Like you said, last you heard the temple.
You said you sent it. You said you sent it to the group chat.
The text chat on Discord. Discord.
Okay, text channel. Got it. Gotcha.
On Graphic Nomads. There you go. So yeah. So on stream here, you guys are in Verlin Vita, which is this kingdom here. She said that across a mountain, closer to the center of the continent, the temple was on a city. She believes that last time she heard it was on Crescent Moon. The other side.
I'm gonna basically circle that area and close the map and just look at the guys. I'm gonna be like, we have another objective on our schedule too.
I mean, I only got one objective on my schedule, and that's protect the waterfall.
You'll protect your waterfall, but we also need more. We also need more power, and I may be able to achieve more through a Temple of the Raven Queen. Plus, we can get more information on this whole thing. Maybe we can find a way to end the cliffs for good.
Hey, I got a question. It might seem like a weird question to ask, but I've tasted Raven before. Is the Raven Queen delicious?
She's a patron. How will I know? She's beyond our realm.
I mean, like I said, I've eaten ravens before, and he sounds like a Raven Queen. Sounds like a huge thing. So the thing I've envisioned is an actual raven with a crown on his head, and I thought maybe it tastes like an actual raven. Maybe it's an actual, tastes like chicken, like the actual raven does. But this is just dumb questions. You
would have
you don't have to answer it.
You would have to ask that yourself, or I wouldn't know because I haven't.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry, it's just something that crossed my mind. I hadn't had it answered. I'm sorry.
Don't mind it. I'm just basically holding my laughter right now. But sure.
Okay, has an hour and a half passed?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
So an hour passed, and everybody does your short rest, resetting everything that required a short rest to reset. So all your abilities of short rest regained. Those who rolled for your HP regained them as well. The character that was unconscious regains consciousness and is back up.
Y mi ex deja de ser una araña.
You can still be a spider. It actually lasts for 2 for you. Because you are level 4 and it's half your level. So your form takes 2 hours.
Me gustaría destransformarme de vuelta.
I go to my bat.
Transforme a mitad de pelea.
Okay, so you undo your form.
Ah, sí.
Y me presento a la sacerdotisa y a... Soy.
Okay.
Set yourself to restrained.
As he
Hola, soy
undoes
la
his
pinche
form,
araña.
yeah, he undoes his form and starts walking away. You feel a gaze of 3 different knights just staring at you as you walk away. It's like, that fucker stung me. Motherfucker. Yeah, so you just ignore them and walk
Look at the
towards...
right side, you're not dead.
I look at Julius and I go to Mito. Hey, Julius, this is my friend Mito. This is a spider. I put my arm around Mito and start shaking it. This is my good friend Mito. He's my cooking buddy.
Indeed, I like cooking, I like nature, and I like business. You should meet my assistant.
Loves business. Wait, maybe your assistant? Oh no, I can't handle numbers like that, sir.
No, yo no dije you should be my assistant. Dije you should meet my assistant.
Oh, okay, I got you. Sorry, I have a bit of a hearing problem. My ears ringing still. Anyways,
Está hablando la sacerdotisa, pues.
Yeah.
God, doing this voice is wearing down on me.
Her reaction is of
hi.
confusion. Her reaction is of confusion.
Miro el tipo que paralice. My apologies, but at least you're not dead.
He looks. Yeah, he like.
Yes,
this
exactly.
Is his
You're not dead.
This is his reaction. Fine. At least you didn't kill me. But goddamn did that hurt. Anyway, I appreciate you not ending me when you had the chance, although I'm still finding web everywhere I look, but better than nothing, really.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy, you're gonna have...
Truth be told, I'm a man of business, and what goes around comes around. So if you can do the left,
my pants,
the left one people, the better.
Surprising.
Oh.
You're gonna need a hot shot.
So at least I'm happy to know you're not afraid.
It's frightening.
Good day.
Good day.
Y sin darle la espalda a ellos dos, me echo espalda. Like, good day.
Oh god.
Okay. So everybody finishes
My
your
throat
short
hurts,
rest and
just
everything.
in case.
And you're able to continue with your adventure. I have a question for you guys. Do you want to leave it here, or do you want to continue with the session onto the next thing?
Well, actually, in my opinion, we should leave the session here for the moment.
I agree. My throat is thrashed, talking like Orgast nearly all fucking night.
I need to take a shower
Nearly
because
3
I have
hours
to work.
straight.
I need to shower because I need to go to sleep and get up at 5 in the morning.
And that is
Y
what
aquí,
I
aunque es
asked.
una hora más temprano, ahora trabaja mañana y quiero que descanse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
also
it's a
work
good.
tomorrow.
So it's a good thing I asked then,
It's been fun,
because
though.
it would have been another 2 hours or hour and a half after this. So
But
yeah,
I gotta say, this was a great RP session.
yeah, it was.
But it's been fun though. It's been fun though. We literally, it's like we got into trouble. Oh shit! It was a misunderstanding, and then it suddenly went from oh shit to oh fuck. We have to play Grey's Anatomy now.
Yeah, it turned into that. I
That's
wasn't
why I said life
expecting
in
you
the
to
ER.
go all
This game
surgeon.
turned to life in the ER.
I didn't think you were gonna turn all surgeon. Like, I'm gonna find some cloth, turn it in half, pamper
Get
it
some
with
wine,
oils,
sterilize
then
the
wine,
fucking
sterilize the wound,
needle.
cut it out, cauterize it, do
I-
all that shit. I was like, okay, he
Dude,
knows
you
what he's
should
doing.
give Eileen. You should give Eileen a +1 to her medicine checks.
Yeah,
You should reward
she already
that,
has a
at least.
+3, so yeah.
Add another plus. Add
Another
plus.
plus
Add
half
+4.
proficiency. I should.
No expertise. Add expertise.
El bono se llama Epic Heroics. +1 on Epic Heroics check.
Yeah, no,
Like-
and dude, you should give him luck. Actually, you know what? Don't give him a +1 to his medicine checks. Give him luck points for that, because
Luck
that
points?
was some good.
Hell
RP
yeah,
right
that should be
Yeah.
rewarded. Yeah, hell yeah.
A mí me tripea como
¿Qué pasó?
en este personaje that's business oriented, super chill, pero cuando se transforma es super savage. Super creepy.
At least I can understand you with my speak with animals.
Se presta para unos momentos tan cómicos.
I mean, I like in my case with Eileen, I was like, wait, she's a scholar, so she spent most of her time in a library reading books of all kinds of things. Sometimes probably also writing said books. So
Man.
probably there's some medical knowledge down there.
Ujú.
So I literally
Fíjate.
just
Si eso es Mitodex tiene un par de volúmenes de
¿de qué?
ella como hobby los lea porque buscando algo
I
que
mean,
leer. We can bond over the literatura. Tú entre Elin, Mitodex y el asistente estudiando agricultura.
Es como que mayormente la razón por la que yo quiero tirarme a buscar lo que es el templo del Raven Queen ahora, it's because maybe, just maybe, there are some archives down there that I can use to enhance what are the Hexblade abilities or something. Basically, seek more knowledge about my powers and stuff, and probably even find more stuff. Hell, we could even find a resurrection scroll if it's a thing in this session.
Anyway, that should be
a lot of
all
stuff.
for tonight. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can find on a temple, but it's completely up to what you actually find on that city. So I'm going to stop recording now. I hope you guys had fun. This turned into like you said, oh shit, oh fuck. Now I gotta heal somebody. Like, I gotta go all Grey's Anatomy on his back. Yeah, it was great. I love it. So, yeah.
Oh man, that was fun.
That was really fun.
I gotta give it to you, Angel, for going full ham with this waterfall gimmick. Because